they come into this event as the 3rd seed, that's nothing to be doubting.
The only doubts I have right now is being the form. Mada and Scuba in particular. Mada's not been liking that Neon, so maybe saved a little bit by this Neon nerf, able to go to maybe the Jet and the Waylay. And Scuba, I think he's in a little bit of lower form right now. I think his confidence is not showing the same way in previous events. I know it's hard being a Sentinel right now, having to deal with these double duelists just running at you all the time, but I think both of them are going to have a bit of an uptick if they're as good as I am selling them right now.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you have a lot of faith in them at the moment, and we have to talk about this one young fine man here. It's Kiko. He was returning to London as the hometown hero, and he is in fantastic form.
Yeah, him is alongside Brock are in fantastic form. Him on this Phoenix, he is the kind of core piece to NRG switching towards that double duelist style, and he has been absolutely frying. It's completely poetic that we get the British man, British agent in the UK, and it's a match made in heaven for me.
For sure. I think that when you think about Kiko and his time in the EMEA, of course, we were remembering that smoke there. Of course, we saw some different ages now again on his time on Team Liquid, but for me, he wasn't previously very just, even when I think back to his time in Challengers way back in 2022, 2023 was. So yeah, I think that this is definitely a decision that NRG made.
Warframe is a huge game, featuring dozens
when I
of
first
unique...
knew about Kiko coming into VCT in 2023, I wasn't that high on him. I think when we competed against him, he wasn't a scary player, and I had my doubts. But over the years, he's become one of EMEA's finest, and now just one of the best players in the world. Maybe backstabbing us a little bit, going to Americas, but I don't blame him joining this team.
Well, you doubted him, so he's like, I'm going to go to America's.
He was joining the world champs. Like, can you really blame him? As heartbroken as I was that he left.
Well, he's back here in London, which is really exciting, of course. And like you said, we have some expectations of role changes here, and hopefully we do see him on the Phoenix. That would be really fun to watch. But speaking of him, Jen Lee did have a chance to catch up with him earlier, so let's see what he has to say about coming home.
Jen here with Kiko of NRG. Kiko, you're back home for Masters. You definitely have the hometown spotlight. What's it like to be back? You know, did you miss the
what's
weather?
up,
Have you met the kids?
Are you all ready for a
What are you expecting to see from the crowd today?
Yeah, are you all ready? Have a lot of like interviews and extra stuff, and like personal camera crew follows me around. And the weather,
lads with the 11
you know, it's raining and cloudy, so it's the usual. But you know, it's fun. It's nice here. I like being in London.
Move the gap, steady sun. No. The gap stays for a while, bro.
I think it's a little bit more excitement playing in front of like friends and family. So yeah.
Right. Have fun today.
This is a casual, you know, greeting the royalty. Is that something you guys
King mentioned he doesn't play till tomorrow. Like, what are they talking about?
I like how understated he was, very British, but I think that is the most excited a British person can get. So
I actually thought the match was going to start, so I started early.
You know,
thank you. Yes.
What's up, Alan? What's up, Piyush? What's up, Darshan? What's up, Aryan?
He hasn't been here since December, and I know as a player,
what's up? I don't know
it's tough. You're coming straight to a tournament. You don't really have that much time to, see everyone until the very end. Hopefully he makes it to the very end in a couple of weeks. But they are facing against XLG, so let's turn to them now. NRG did take them down in Santiago, and they must be so hungry
NRG or
to avenge that
XLG?
defeat.
Oh, for sure. I think that just to touch on some of the players here that might be, new faces to the global stage, we have to speak about Leo, who joins this roster for 2026. He's been the most recent addition. He has
why are you not in London?
China.
I apparently spent too much money in a month and I don't make
the
enough.
most experienced player, I guess, is fair to say, when you consider his time on FPX roster that he was in.
Quite suspicious.
And Raga and Hathaway, of course, the kind of foundation of this roster, I think, is fair to say.
Yeah, I think Hathaway for me in the recent years, people look at players like Chiu.
Hello, Mr. Hush.
Hathaway for me in the recent era is the best player playing in China right now. He is consistently a great player time and time again, both domestically and at globals. And I think he's going to be another rock for this team on that.
Bro, I'm already sleepy. What
and you know the coach pretty well as,
remember
well.
Me?
How do you think he plays into all of
Lucy
this?
son, what's on having all the fun at London?
Very EMEA style due to their coach Hoya.
Let them have fun. Some people need to have fun in life. It's okay.
With Durka and
it happens.
And
shit happens.
The way I'd sell it is that in China, they don't play so much with the fundamentals as much, not so much with the strategy or structure.
Everyone is my brother.
Giving that to this team.
And
I think that is very good domestically, but I have my doubts when it comes to a global event. Because you see here, a bit of global nerves potentially. I think that with that set structure, you're not letting players off the leash a little bit. And I think that teams like NRG who are very experienced at dealing with that slower pace style, I would like to see them off the leash a little bit. Let the structure kind of fizzle a little bit, let Raga off the loose a little bit, give the team.
Got the GE Classic, by the way.
Thank
you so much.
I think people are doubting XLG coming into this event, which is kind of crazy, right? When you think about their performance regionally, they only lost to EDG in their own region, right? And when we think back to that BO5 Grand Final, if EDG didn't have that double map ban where they could take away Lotus, XLG's favorite map, where they could take away Ascent, that Grand Final could have been a very different
Batman is
story
already complaining, bro. What the fuck?
So I don't think they're one to be sleeping on.
I agree with you completely domestically.
Why
it's just
Batman
that,
already
whether
complaining,
that
bro?
translates to the global stage. And I think that the thing that I like about China is that fieriness, that little bit of just mechanical beauty. And
my G jersey coming
XLG
tomorrow. Oh yes, let's go.
Kind of
G
a
fight
little bit
team.
too reserved, a little bit.
G fight team, no.
Which is very ironic. But
did anyone see that?
Gone a couple of global reps, and maybe things will be different. And on this team, they also have a Welsh dual national. He's going to be going head-to-head with Kiko today. Our two Brits. Do we fancy
G winning? You can't say G winning. Why is that winning? What's up with my internet?
Did I say
Why am I lagging?
Oh, it was terrible. I'm sorry. I'm never going to do that again.
Do you know what? For Noman,
Not
I think some
again,
people
bro.
forget that this guy was playing in Challengers only a
XLG
year
will
ago.
win?
He had obviously
Oh,
joined this
yeah.
roster in their campaign towards that champs run last
Bro,
year.
I got my G
And
jersey.
obviously,
Yeah,
taking to the
thank you
global
so
stage,
much.
I feel like it's still a kind of a new experience for someone like Noman, but I think when you consider
My
the
man
amount of
Noman is
different
dropping
roles that
30
he's
as
having
well.
to pick up for this team, what he's definitely offering is that deep
You
flexibility.
couldn't make it to London. Will you be there for Paris, bro? What's about? Why is my? Why are you lagging?
For them to be able to pivot wherever they need to.
Yeah, he is the Swiss Army knife of the team, allowing them to do anything. I think that it would be really nice if we could see that head-to-head with Kiko.
On the Phoenix?
British players, maybe playing the British agent would make a lot of sense.
His debut on Phoenix.
Stupid shit. Stop lagging.
Absolutely. He has a lot of personality, definitely a lot of fun to watch there. And yeah, I think this is going to be really fun for both of these guys to be playing on hometown right now. Do you think the pressure is going to, you know, is it going to be a buff or a nerf?
A buff. Yeah,
Did you
surely it
see
has to be a
Ono
buff,
Pixel
right? You're
saying
coming back to the
nigger?
UK, you get the hometown crowd.
Nigger?
Like, surely. And
Oh!
unless there's the pressure of like your friends and family watching you, I don't know. But like for me, I would say it's a buff.
Absolutely a buff to have that home crowd behind you. I think that
You're gonna
cheering
get
for
banned,
Noman and
bro.
Kiko, if the
Who's
fans
this
can
fellow?
do that, then they're going to give them that little bit
time out
more,
this
just
fucker.
wanting it more.
All right. Well, Jen Lee did get to have a catch up with Noman, so let's see what he thinks.
Jen here with Noman of XLG.
Look at
Now,
why I
Noman,
think
with
you
your
need to
Welsh
VLA
roots,
scoreboard only
does
watch
this
party
event
and
mean
pull
a
those
little more
viewers
to
in.
you?
Why?
And also, how do you make sure that you
It's okay,
have
bro.
more
It's
success
not about the
against
viewers,
NRG
bro.
than
It's
you
about
did in
whoever comes here and have some fun with us together, bro. It's okay. Together.
Yeah, so this event means like the world to me,
What's up, Darshan?
especially because I have like 8 family members coming to watch. So it's going to be really special. Against NRG, I think we just have to shoot their head. Like at the end of the day, it's just a 5v5 shooter. So that's what you have to focus on. And maybe we'll bring a bit of British flair.
By
Maybe with our
Chatness,
certain
it's good that I
Asian
didn't
pick,
get the visa.
but I won't leak too
I didn't
much.
get the visa. Now watch
little
party
bit of
every day.
curveball, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Who do you think is going to win?
That's a terrible non-reveal.
XLG
I
is
think there's
quite
only one
good,
British
bro.
agent in this game. So
XLG is quite
we might get our
goody
wish
goody.
of seeing a little bit of Phoenix here.
Yeah, the Chinese teams right now are very Waylay-pilled. And it'd be very interesting because the Waylay's had that nerf and they've had that little bit of time to adjust. And I think that with our meta access, we saw that Phoenix over 70% win rate. It would make a lot of sense if they are going towards that. I hope he's not baiting us in with something though.
You say this about the Waylay, but Noman had recently
Bro,
moved
do you
off
still
of
have
the Waylay
translation
that he
on?
was playing in groups and has started picking up things like the deadlock, like the KO, when we look at the playoffs performance and the compositions that they were playing. So yeah, I guess it's, are they hinting at something? Are they not? I
Translation?
don't know.
What
I guess we'll have to
translation?
see.
Yeah, we will have to see, and we are going to see that really soon. What we're also going to see are the results
Do
from
we
our
believe in the China
MasterCard
teams?
fan
I think
poll.
I do.
We were talking a bit earlier
Oh, no, no.
about which region do we think is
Oh,
going to
I
win?
almost meant
Looks
only
like
member
the
stream.
people
Damn.
are
Wait,
agreeing
my
with me
bad.
on this one. Come on, but Pacific's been winning it
No,
all.
that's the easy answer. Like, that's actually such a cop-out. I'm not having that. Like, respect
Send
me, I'm
5
actually
gifted.
not having that.
Let's go!
Are we just going
America's
on?
at 10% though.
Yeah, that's a
Bro,
bit
Twitch,
low, no?
I mean,
I'll take
YouTube keeps
the
giving me
underdog.
gifted for free,
EA
bro.
is
Let's
a
go.
little bit higher today. I think everyone's believing in a bit of like, you know, the
I
region buff.
sold the,
The auto chat
I
gets
sold
pushed.
the
They're like
The
Billy voted for EMEA.
I did
so.
a very bad job, apparently.
Yeah, fraudulent analyst.
Why did Cracks
Yeah,
get it?
and
Why
of
did
course,
Cracks get it?
you know, the sentiment across the board are a lot of question marks for VCTCN teams, and how could we not? But they have made, with this team, Lysor on this team, he was with Wolves, and they placed third at the last time they were there. So we can't forget that either. These teams have often surprised us. Now, let's take a look at the map pick and ban between NRG and XLG, because I know we have a lot of questions about this, and this is going to determine a lot on how this plays out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, for me, the big narrative is going to be about that Lotus. Are XLG, are NRG going to ban it or not? XLG love that Lotus. They've been running a triple Sentinel.
Enable chat box notification. I don't know what chat box notification is. So I enabled it.
I think that, considering what No Man just said though, like, oh yeah, we just need to focus on shooting. Like, I'm honestly, I don't know. Like, what does he mean by that? Like, if we do get to see a Lotus, like, are we going to be seeing some funky things,
from interviews I've seen, it sounds
I
like
swear I was buying membership.
Structure.
No,
I think sometimes
Kevin,
instead of overthinking it is a shooting game at the end of the day.
Why is all this my luck so bad, bro? Buy it.
Especially with Raga, when he's
at
in
least
that
give it to
domestic
somebody
competition,
else.
he looks extremely loose. He looks like his aim is
else.
phenomenal, but when he gets to that big stage,
this
he
thing is
hasn't been
taking so
performing
long,
quite as
bro.
well. And I think it is a little bit about No Man
What up,
maybe being that
guys?
he's not the IG out,
Oh,
but
I
that
forgot to
leader in the
close my door.
sense of, you know, letting the boys off the leash a little bit.
Yeah.
Like having that aggression, having that firepower, and stop thinking so much about the strategy. Stop doing that EMEA thing.
Yeah.
Just shoot
Fuck
some
was
people.
that sound?
That's what No Man was saying.
Wait,
He
what
was
was
like,
the sound?
he was saying it's a 5v5 shooter after all. In fact, let's go to the map ban picks now and see what they ended up with.
All right, welcome.
Wait, what's that
Hello.
sound? Trilling?
So we're gonna conduct the map veto real quick, and we have XLG as higher C, so they will pick their side. So please go ahead and pick your side, and please announce it.
What, this is there where they're going to sit down?
Right.
Well, I'll give you a heads up, guys. I have
Kind of
got
is
information from Masters London saying that. I have information from Master London saying that this is probably the smallest Masters in all these years, and this is the one we qualify for.
Pick defense.
What happened to all the hype music, hype videos and everything, bro? Where do you like all the animation?
Pick Lotus.
Why can't we get those, bro?
Attack.
Yo, I got membership. Oh, thank you so much. Or do you get the free one?
Ban ascent.
Give me your UPI, man. I love you. I forgot my UPI.
Ban heaven.
Yo, screen Gary.
Decider structure.
Attack.
All right, let me give you a quick recap. We start with Pearl, XLG defense, then we have Lotus, NRG attacks, and if we go to the decider map, which is Fracture, NRG attacks. Everything correct? Correct. Thank you, guys. Goodbye.
Gary, bye. I will ditch the FNS and watch match with you. No problem, bro. You can watch FNS and me.
Pearl, Lotus, Fracture.
I tell everyone,
we
bro,
heard a little bit of
all
a
the
crowd
streamers you
reaction
like,
there,
bro.
and a little
It's
bit of
okay.
reaction from you guys as well.
It's
What
not
are you
about the
thinking?
views. It's
I
about
don't know what
the
NRG are
selective
doing
people coming
personally.
here
I
having
think that
fun.
Pearl is a weak
It's
map
all
for
about
them.
fun,
It looks,
bro. Life is
well,
about
to be
you
honest,
having fun,
horrible
bro.
for them. And then also letting that Lotus through too.
Yo,
And then Fracture
Black
as well.
Mongo, what's
I
up?
got so many questions from NRG. It's like, I don't know what they're doing.
You look so worried about your predictions right now.
I sold them high. Yeah, if we go to Pearl, a map where NRG have not looked strong on in Americas at all. I would say that XLG haven't also looked that strong at it either. So
well,
maybe
they were banning it in groups. Like,
maybe
they
a
didn't want to
target
play
pick here.
Yeah.
But very surprising to see
Watching
that. And
this
then we
while
see the
having
Lotus coming
Nongshim
through. So
just hits
NRG
different.
perma-banning that split. It seems like
We
they're happy
ate
to go to
Nongshim
that Lotus.
twice.
And I'll be honest, I do think that NRG are going to deal with this triple Sentinel Lotus pretty easily. I think that Americas has the best Lotus right now with those
Sorry,
vice
Kamsamida, sorry.
and I think they'll be fine. But I think across this
You
map,
know one
there are
thing?
map pool, there are definitely ways
Every
that
time
XLG can get into this map
I was
pool.
in Korea,
For sure. I think as well.
I
what's
used
interesting to
Kamsamida
me
so
is that
much
it feels like
that
NRG have
for me,
almost gone for the
excuse
target bans
me,
that XLG had
sorry,
originally, because even
everything
Fracture was
becomes
kind of one of the
Kamsamida,
main
bro,
bans
and it's
that
so
XLG
weird.
had
People
in
look
playoffs,
at
but
me.
of course, we speak about the prep time coming into this event and
Like,
how much
this
they've
solo is
had
not
of it.
sorry,
I
this
think
solo is
when I'm
thankful.
looking at NRG and we're thinking about the Lotus
I use
specifically
so
too,
much
and the
Kamsamida.
composition that they're going to have to play up against if XLG do continue with that triple Sentinel
Yo,
composition,
watching Monaco
you're almost asking
qualifying.
yourself
Oh
how much
shit,
experience
today's the
do they
race,
have
right?
playing against a
time?
composition like this, and how is that going to play
You already
for them?
started?
100 Thieves did play a similar like double Sentinel composition on that map, but it's not like triple Sentinel is something that you get to play against often.
I do want to ask you guys what your predictions are for this very first match, and has it
Bro,
changed now that
translation
you've seen the
nako
map veto?
wo chat ka. I didn't understand what
predicted
translation you're
2-0
talking
for
about.
NRG, and I'm going to stick with it despite the fact that
What are you guys
I think
talking
they've chosen some maps here that they are very shaky on, and it could.
I have exam tomorrow, but I'm
XLG
watching you.
that
Cracks, band karo.
Okay. I'm giving a little bit of grace to XLG, but I am going to
You need to pass, bro.
NRG.
Studying is
like
good.
you said, I think with this map veto, there is definitely gaps for XLG to be able to get in there, and I'm curious as why NRG have gone for this kind of warrior map veto. It feels like almost not egotistical, but I guess
like
in a way
Aladdin
it's
from
like,
the
are you kind of doubting this region by picking these maps?
Actually, has only
interesting. Like Pearl for me,
faced
NRG,
American
that
team
attack
so far
side,
in the international.
Not many good pro
Yes.
attack side
Yes,
teams right now,
yes.
but they run a very good
I wanted to
composition. They run a
ride
double
the
initiative, they're
London
the only
bus.
map where they
I
kept
wanted
that
to do
style,
so many things
but they
in
don't
London.
understand what to do with the drones right now. They're not using them across the extremities to push out the chambers, and that is what XLG are running, is one of the chambers. And you need to be using these drones to take those extremities, but not doing it. Lotus is going to be the highlight for me, though. Getting to see
my
both
chat
teams,
delayed?
I think it's two of the best
Let me
maps
read.
in their pools.
Someone type fast so I can read it.
Head to head, and that second map is where I'm excited.
Well, I have to agree with you on this.
The 70K now,
predicting NRG
yeah, my
on
70K
this.
has gone down
But
the drain,
NRG and XLG have been here
Unlucky.
before. During Masters Santiago, day one of Swiss, where NRG came out on top. But today, XLG could get their shot at revenge. So please welcome
No delay.
both teams to the stage.
Let's go! Match starting. Daddy. Sorry. Who was watching on TV? I'm sorry. You're just reading all message. Yeah, it's taking some time. I'm reading by one by one. I don't want to miss chats. More than a dream. More than what? The font is so weird, you know. I mean, we copied the font, but the font is so weird. Oh, this is the one I wanted to watch. I didn't watch this, by the way, guys. Watch this.
We're gonna lift that trophy.
Yeah.
Easy. No pain, all glory. Nah, dreams don't move like that. Whiffed shots, white knuckles, wasted opportunities. Years of grind getting dashed by the same old curses. In this city, dreaming's gonna only take you so far.
Thank God that curse didn't show us that time.
Will be your last representatives to Americas. Over to Masters London. First Pacific representative.
Oh, that 1 millisecond of our footage. Obviously, we
It's good to be back. My last Masters was in Tokyo. I was scared I'd never make it again. But here I am, ready to win it all.
When Valorant came out, I knew that I was gonna be a pro. I wanna be somebody and have people remember me and my team. It's the first time that full time.
Oh, are we coming?
International since 22.
Feel like it's long overdue.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we did. They showed us dying. Yeah.
Every generation is getting better.
At least they showed us dying. This is us? This is us? This is us?
真正的赢家不是追着机会跑，而是算无一策。
我会向你们证明我是
What's up, Shrey Sharma? No, I didn't go to London.
After Paper X dropped me, people stopped believing on me.
Get wrecked, piece of shit.
I'm going to show the world that Toronto wasn't a fluke.
Why is he smoking?
Coming in the
Hello?
playoffs as the 4th seed. Only one
Yo,
chance.
why is he smoking? What the fuck?
managed
Ban
to
this
win.
fuck.
Chico just refused to lose that day.
It's been hard.
My name is Batman.
Nothing beats the UK
I'm a
crowd.
crybaby. Shut the fuck up, boy. And win the game.
体育竞技是充满偏见的。
Why is it so special for Gang
当你
Gang?
连续失败之后，会很难让人回想起当初胜利的感觉。
Yo, what the fuck is this all?
在一段时间后，胜利对我而言就像一场梦。
Why is there ASMR in my ears?
When you dominate at home, but the world stage keeps sending you back empty-handed, it starts to feel like a curse.
Chokers. Fluke. Diseased. Cursed. Okay.
Playing in England.
What the fuck is happening? What is happening?
Family. It means friends. It means pride. This is where the dream started for me. I know what it feels like to fall short. But all it takes is one moment to change the story.
But guys, how excited are you, bro? Fucking first time they're showing us going to studio us, bro.
People can say what they want. The curses are just an excuse. And I don't do excuses.
Dreams are always worth it.
So this is going to show the Masters winners.
The people that I care about the most are going to be in that crowd watching.
What the fuck? What just happened?
London, we have waited so long for Valorant to come to our shores, and now it has. It's time to show the world that we're ready. Are you ready, London?
How does it feel to see your team there, bro? I was so emotional, I'm not gonna lie. I was depressed for like a week or two.
I don't know. I'm seeing some people at the back and I can't see them on their feet.
I was
the
depressed for
here,
2
showing
weeks, bro.
Everyone on your feet, because you heard Kiko. Nothing beats the UK crowd. Nothing beats London. So if you're ready to beat your teams, make some noise! All right. It's good enough for me, London.
Good enough?
But will it be good enough for our teams?
Thank you, thank you. What? What's happening? Oh, they have it. There's a team coming in. Ooh.
It's NRG.
What? It's NRG. Okay.
It's day one of VCTmasters London.
Wait, what just happened?
XLG versus the reigning champs NRG.
What? She didn't say.
Now,
She didn't even name XLG. What the fuck?
Today, Mini, tell us, why does XLG struggle against Americas, and is that going to change today?
I think it's all about that pace. I think XLG traditionally play with a much slower
Gary,
pace.
you're going to Paris, right?
Teams,
you make the vlog super special to watch. Thank you so much.
At dealing with that, I want to see XLG coming out with more firepower and just taking the fight to NRG today.
Yeah, I mean,
What's
we
up,
already
Celis?
touched on the fact that BO5 Grand Finals in China was so close. They're definitely a
Bro,
team
thought it was
not to be
JME.
underestimated. And then, of course, we have to remind everyone of NRG coming here all the way from that lower bracket to be here is also not something to be underestimating. I think both of these teams matching up today is such an exciting opening game for
Just imagine Jamie.
Yeah, that's right. And we had our
Jamie
HyperX map select
replaces
just now.
KSI,
The
bro.
very first map is going to be Pearl. What are your expectations?
I'm expecting a little bit of a messy one because both these teams have not shown high proficiency or high win rates on this map so far. I think
I know
there's
what
a
you
lot
guys'
of theory
attention were.
for them to add, and
I
hope
know
that
where
the
all your
plan they've
attentions
had
were.
off, that they have
Piece of shit.
gone back to the drawing board and figured some stuff out. NRG in particular, because it is their map pit, after it being one of their weakest maps in their pool, I'm hoping that they bring out something new. Maybe a new composition or just a new some new theory on the map.
They said
I mean, I think
my
as well,
account
we
is
consider
very
their time
fishy.
as champs, right? We want them to be meta setters here, and they have the opportunity to be able to do that whilst
They said my
playing in
account
this
is very
opening game. I
fishy.
agree
Too
with you,
much
Minnie. I want to see
expenditure,
something new.
not
I want to see
income.
something fresh. I'm intrigued to see what is Mada going to jump onto. We've seen him play the Waylay and the Neon on this map previously. Do they stick with that route? Do they go down something else?
I personally think he should just be on the Jet on this map. I think he's a very strong agent for this map. We've seen it being popped off in APAC already with something in Primi, and I think you could just be inspired by that and keep it simple.
Yeah, that's right. And like you mentioned as well, maybe not for this map, or maybe so. Seeing Phoenix on this map with the two English players here on the stage would be really exciting. And of course, Varga was another player we had our eye on. This guy, I don't know why he's always talking about not having confidence, because he's so goddamn good.
Yeah, he's one of those few players that when I'm watching the VODs and I'm looking at that mini-map, he's one of those few players that drags my attention right to his crosshair because his aim is unbelievable. Domestically, though, I just want to see him have that confidence on the global stage.
Yeah, I think for Varga, you know, this was someone that coming into this event, I was worried because he was that neon merchant back in China. But honestly, when you consider the mechanical prowess that he has, put him on anything.
And here comes Ajax Select. Are we getting what we wanted?
We are getting that Phoenix, but it isn't Nomad. It's going to be on Raga, which is a big surprise there. I think that's going to be very interesting seeing Nomad on that entry. For the poetry,
I can't watch
not the biggest
the
fan,
chat.
but hopefully Raga
so I got to full
can
screen the
set that one
No, and
through.
it's so
NRG
wide.
on the flip side,
YouTube doesn't catch it. So what I did, I reduced the sizing.
But this time, Kiko on the Vice. I'm a big fan of Vice right now, but I think fundamentally that isn't the make or break agent here. I think NRG have got to have gone back to the drawing board and re-looked at their attack sides. I have not been impressed with these attack sides. I want to see the drones being used across the map to get a lot of map control. Stop going through middle at the start of the rounds. Stop doing B splits. Actually push off these extremities.
For sure. I think to touch on XLG and the kind of discussion that we had around Jet there, I think he'll be playing this very selflessly, using himself as that entry into sight, and Varga perhaps being able to trade off of the back of it. And I think as well the synergy that we see between Phoenix and Pearl on this map, particularly in those micro plays, especially starting on that defense, being able to take control of those extremities, like you're mentioning, Mini, is going to be critical for them to be able to get a head start.
And I think one thing I worry about with XLG's composition going on to that attack side.
What's the composition?
We've seen them struggle domestically against players like Kong Kong with that operator on the long B. I think Marda's going to just be sat on that long B, top boxes all the time, looking down with the scope, and I don't know how XLG are going to deal with this. They couldn't do it against Kong Kong. I think Marda is just as good.
Well, Billy, with these Angels right now coming through, you're saying it was a 2-1 NRG. You still think that's going to be the case?
Model, I don't know, some Samsung something.
On my word, I got this changed now.
No Samsung take-backsies now to kick off the match one of Masters London. We got Achilles and Paper Thin.
Oh boy, here we go. It's Masters time, baby, and I am excited. I'm Achilles, that's Paper Thin. We're
Why are you not in the team in London? My visa got denied, bro.
NRG are reigning champions, going up against XLG, who are still looking to find their footing on this global stage.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy that once again on day one of Masters, just like Santiago, it's going to be these two teams squaring off. So a lot here to prove for XLG in particular, for their region, for themselves, for the fans here in London, to do something to show that there's still some hope for this squad that's been making it to international events out of their region time and time again, but can't do anything. But what a difficult opponent they have to go up against in NRG, going back to the comp that was their bread and butter at Champions last year.
Molly's out.
Yo, what was that recon?
Player's going to be tagged here.
Oh my god!
Down versus Nomad, able to strike. Splitting over to XLG, and that's going to be a bit of a stalemate on the back end. As NRG will pump the brakes, they're going to cut the noise, and then maybe slowly scale back up towards A.
I can't ask who to support, not support, bro.
Adapt a little bit to
it is his decision in life.
Phoenix that's going to be taking a lot of control over there at A.
It's okay, look at me.
Already causing a little bit of problems on top of getting revealed.
I'm okay, I'm fine.
Leo's part, so slowed things up, but XLG expecting a rotate. Instead, Ethan calls for the slight pause into a re-hit towards A.
I mean, XLG, they're kind of going to be reading that this is going to be a split through mid, so they have some security because of that Vice wall, but with all of NRG just slow walking forward up into this A side, this makes them quite favored here. Pressure going to be applied to WS Leo, tucked away at dugout. Nebula gonna bloom, he catches a glimpse, a couple shots gonna go ringing through, but unable to find that contact. The shock dart not gonna go deep enough to get the damage. Reveal, and Ethan's able to collect one. No man, however, gets himself another elimination as Kiko will get taken down. The spike now going to be committed to.
I need a concealment.
Ethan gets that in play, but 3v4 to try to hold the line. Low health here. That's gonna be Brock and Scuba able to collect a couple kills, but now Scuba just down to his lonesome. Some damage going to be found. Swing the corner, isolates it into a 1v1. Lyser on the other side, the swing and the shots whiffing. Tucks back, wanted to try to get it concussed through, but Scuba is ahead of it. Dodges it, headshot.
No!
Pulls off the Red Bull clutch to rescue the round.
No!
This is a really
not
nice
like this.
And a really nice
Put
play
a ball.
from Scuba. Some great stuff from Ethan, though, being patient, understanding the map read.
XLG.
Just waiting XLG out. They spread. He doubles down, and he still has this drone. Huge there.
Dash, bro.
You know, a nice little timing for Leo, but he's not really able to get much out of it. And this is one of the problems with NRG when you're going up against them with this composition is they're so disciplined with the drones. They'll take their time. They'll use one, they'll wait you out, and they'll save the next one for later in the round where a lot of teams might kind of overcommit them early. NRG very, very patient with this double initiator composition.
They're going to be leaning towards the stack. It's going to be Leo alone on that A side of the map yet again. Drone only able to spot out one. Meanwhile, Mata just going for quick entry through street.
Yo, they're stacked here.
Push up, swing of the corner, Scuba. Not done yet. He's able to find that kill. Clicks a weapon, two very nice shots from Nomad. Will allow for those weapons to be recovered. And then suddenly, this starts looking all the more rocky for NRG. Down a player again.
Whoa, spike drop?
Drone is down. Now your firepower pretty weakened. Trying to get back there. Get to that spike, which is down in the back corner, and XLG can just hold the line here. You have a little
hold the
bit
line in the right.
from
Hold
Kiko
the line in the right.
to maybe try to help you clear this, but it's going to be tough.
Up, down. In the right.
Tossing that weaponry around.
Yeah. Good boys, good boys.
They have those guns in the healthier hands. Meanwhile, Leo slowly just joining in, ensures that there's not going to be this late flank coming through.
No, not yet. They're defending the bomb at least.
Get back into this one for NRG.
3, 2, 1, swing.
We'll find out.
It's going to have to be a 3-2-1 go. Swing in this corner. Jump peek going to be leading the way. Kiko the first to fall. That's going to be the Vandal down. Ethan is able to find No Man, finishing off that low HP Jet, but they are no closer to finding this. To finding this spike. It has eluded them, and what a rally back. What a response. A mastercard for XLG to tie it 1-1.
What a guy.
Crazy good stuff from No Man.
Bang!
Getting onto that entry duelist. Some questions about it. How is he going to be able to thrive on that jet? Well,
my way.
Hitting shots like that with a shot.
No Gary, no party.
This team loves to get on their feet.
Come on! Let's go, baby!
Where you want to go, baby? I'm coming.
Feel good for No Man.
That's a massive swing round, but NRG are still buying into this. See the weaponry, full half armors, and there's an outlaw in the hands of Nomad to wreak havoc.
That's a big commit from NRG there.
Abey Chinese.
A little
Abey
over-eager
chute.
to take those contact fights over at Long B.
Low.
Not expecting that there'd be that many players from XLG in the previous round, but
just kidding,
still,
just kidding.
A lot of damage can be done. Mata, one of the best waylays in the world, looking to try to squeeze his way forward. XLG willing to give up a little bit of space here, but playing for pretty fast contact.
Up and over to check in the dugout. Will just take that refract out the safety. Gets a spot on the one. So Raga going to be noted, but he's going to be able to find Ethan at the same time. Kiko going to be answering back. Raga now going to take it down.
What is happening?
Eliminated as well. So we get brought into a 3v3.
What is happening?
3v2. Kiko, a solid shot. Displaces Leo. It's Happy Way and No Man to try to get this retake going, but
wait,
now
how do they have
start
so much
becoming less
money?
favored with this outlaw in play. But Mata, if he's just going to give you an angle like that, then hell yeah, you can find value. Rock will have that covered. Swing on the back, Happy Way. Once again, able to get that spike down onto the floor. Some minor damage suffered here by Brock. Quick clear of the recon.
So that's.
He doesn't have any additional utility. Trying to play his way back in, but Brock will just stand tall.
Bro, what is happening?
Finds a 3K, and we're just going to be ping-ponging back and forth as NRG once
happening?
again get the lead.
What a call here. To go for the force-up.
We getting any vlogs tomorrow?
Really nice
Not sure.
A great bait and switch from Mata to tee up Kiko there over at Flowers. That was really nice. Use those sound cues a little bit against XLG. And they fell for it when the
this
smoke
stage feels like sunburn being burnt by sun.
Coming
The
into this round.
Gary is Korean, not
Leo.
Chinese. I'm everything, brother. What you
Leo
want?
at times was
be
just an absolute clutch machine for
sipping
XLG.
on these nuts.
We're in China.
Oh, what am I
Scuba
saying?
and Ethan as well, just on the submachine guns. A little bit of a spot there, but that's just Ethan trying to sell a bit of a fake, trying to open up some space, but this is what makes this NRG comp so difficult. Two drones on different sides of the map. You're not entirely sure which way they're going, so XLG just going to stand pat with their 3-2.
Mind you, was also able to spot out at least the two players on that A side of the map. Given that the molly had been invested, Mata just trying to dive forward over towards Halls, gets slowed up by the concuss, but he's
wait, let me switch off YouTube ads. I don't care about YouTube ads.
Vice is going to be traded out on either
for
side.
your guys' experience, I will close
trying to make this site retake unassailable. Quick peek in, no man unable to find anything, burns that tailwind.
Where's monetization?
And Widely just have to wait this out. Meanwhile, Raga around the back looks like he is going to be noted, because you do have the jiggle peeks here from Brock. So now they have the full confirmation.
Happy?
Dodge of the stun,
okay.
The wall to fall.
Comes Hamida.
Divide no longer in play. Raga getting closer and closer, but it could be Ethan striking out, finding no man. Leo now dead, and it is all on Raga's shoulders, and he cannot bear the weight.
I think actually we lose this
now. Expanding this lead up 3-1.
And this is really nice stuff from NRG in terms of understanding some of their opponents' tendencies and how they can use that against them a little bit. So here they're going to split the initiator, get the info that the Phoenix is over at A. So far, XLG has been showing that they're going to stack their heavy
from
side
Kenya,
with the
believe
Phoenix.
it or not.
That allows NRG the comfort
my third
to
leg
keep
is
pushing steadily forward towards this B site. Rely on Mata to be that sharp decision maker, that sharp aimer that he is, to clear that space for you in back alley. And he executes it really, really nicely. Here again, same setup early though for NRG. Doubt they're going to quite commit to it the same. They're going to be taking their time, looking for an early pick with Mata's rifle. Got a little bit of backup there to help him just in case. No man will have the Marshal in his hands. Otherwise, it's just a couple bandits, couple sheriffs. Raga doesn't
okay, we'll be a bit off on that one, so Lysor able to steer away.
My scream distracted him. How's that, brother?
That tower position.
It's all about mind games, brother. It's all about mind games. My scream distracted
would
him.
have the steel garden online.
Wait, why am I supporting XLG?
Back the parity between the weaponry.
Bro, I'm supporting anyone.
Not going to be connecting onto either.
I'm supporting whichever team is going to lose.
Full setup
Feels
from
like
this
it's losing.
defensive vice. Still going to be attacked.
I need that hero comeback.
As he will get spotted on the corner, but NRG maybe starting to reassess here. As they slow things down, they once again
I support my Chinese.
They've given up so much map control for this, though. So this is going to be a real mess. XLG, a great counter setup here, anticipating
you watching on YouTube? Yes.
NRG is going to be forced over towards this B side again.
Gary, are you 39? No.
Push these players out into the open.
I'm
We'll be able to displace it from the back. Halls, and what a reveal!
Yo, this reveal
the
is
dart.
30 seconds.
This reveal is insane, bro.
They collect the eliminations very swiftly after. Spike now to be in play, and Steel Guard to be damn no longer available, and Scuba is watching the flanks. NRG are looking to get this fourth round win on the board in flawless fashion.
Damn. NRG lost?
We'll have Mata position forward, and they have a very strong idea of where Leo is at.
Unlucky.
I'm just going to have to wait him out here, but my word, what timing there from Brock.
Don't want to give him the freebie weapon. Would love to get that conversion pass online, but Mata will just go ahead, slowly slink away back over towards B long, with NRG looking very on point here these last two rounds. Very concise. They now have a 3-round lead up out in front of XLG. We're going to be struggling as they go back into another bye.
Yeah, and I think this might be a good time for Havoya to call a timeout, because you're going to have a lot of big ults.
Yeah, I think XLG is going to
this. So a really pivotal
this.
round in this half.
The way
it
went starting,
where you're talking about how there's, you know, one away from a convergent pass. Well, guess what? Brock also one away from his ult from the Hunter's Fury. Ethan already has the Armageddon, so you're looking at a really strong round for NRG coming up potentially. But on your side, you have the Vice ult, you have Rarga's ult,
oh,
and you
man
have
is playing
Lysol's
like
ult. So you've got a bunch to work with, and I think this is a real
what if someone plays touchscreen?
Take a pause, talk about how you want to play this round through, because I almost am a little bit
my
worried
fingers
for
are
SLG in that
good.
round, because I think they
once I was playing touchscreen like that,
some of those setups,
my fingers
it was a really nice counter to what NRG was doing. They just couldn't get any value out of it because of a well-timed recon dart.
How excited are you for the matches? Bro, I'm so sleepy.
Be short up here. I mean, getting that first
I don't know how it's going to be tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow I'll be live streaming from
here for this squad,
the watch party.
To string anything together off the back of that. It has been rough. Let's go look at the Coinbase win condition here, and my eyes are going to Nomad. He's continuing to look good. He is the top fragger at the moment for this squad. Now he's going to be having that operator online, so he needs to be getting into solid positions, avoiding this double drone, so he can actually get set up on hard lines to come away with value.
Exactly, and it's going to be something I'm sure that NRG is
XLG
going to be aware
need to
of,
pull
keeping track of that economy a bit.
The composure back.
Thinking that, all right, well,
that's only way.
You can use that drone, so is the idea here for XLG going to be kind of ping-ponging the op around the map? Show presence early, clear a drone somewhere. You know, you'll see players jump up on top of that box on long B. I'm pretty sure that's kind of where Noman's thinking right now to get that early deep angle so you can clear those drones or clear a player who tries to cut through there and take control of that space early and then rely on the combo on the other side. Ethan there.
Got grabbed, but he's able to avoid the molly.
Just barely.
Not going to be able to come away with that early value here. Drone just getting the spot out. And
so I'm so
talking
hungry,
about it, the ping-ponging back and forth, and already it will be the pivot.
By the way, I'm going on a diet right now.
Towards this A side of the map. Meanwhile, scale forward. Raga here in our
Watch your eyes!
The counter flashes
in.
my
eyes!
Trying to backpedal, but Leo going to get dropped.
Oh my God!
Comes away with a second.
Oh my God, bro.
Raga now dead. Lysor able to peel back a single kill as Brock will fall. Just quickly trying to scale in around the back here at Art. Goes into the cosmic form though, and the timing is just so catastrophic. Chiu finds that third. Noman trying to stay dialed in on this angle. The Thorn's going to be popped. Smada's just boxed into the corner. Still down on the floor.
Wait, what?
Now, NRG still with that player advantage, but they're looking to take it away as Happyway starts to try to swing forward, but it's going to be Kiko taken out. As Noman finds him on that stair side. Checks around the back, very suspicious about a potential lurk through water, but none to be found. So Spike is going to be in hand for Scuba.
You've evened the numbers up, so you have to be a little bit cautious here, have to be a little bit smart. NRG tapping, looking for a response. XLG happy to wait this out.
Now they have to commit to it. Mada just looking for that timing swing out of the Nebula, shifts away.
Oh,
Happyway will be able to collect the kill. XLG looking good to secure this unless Scuba can come away with another Red Bull clutch. The peek in, and now Happyway will hold his own. A solid shot.
This guy is like, if this guy gets comfortable, this Happyway guy gets comfortable, I think he's taking it. I think he's taking it, bro.
And exactly what I was kind of hoping for.
This guy Happyway, he just
moving around, being really proactive from the get-go, not getting any contact at long B. You're taking control of that orb. You're forcing the hand of NRG to the other side. And even though it looks a little bit shaky here for a moment, because Noman is able to get there with that operator.
I'm so freaking excited, so fucking scared at times. I don't know what it feels for a match. Same, bro. Same feeling.
Anything, it's a little bit concerning for NRG at times because they're dropping that spike early. They're having a tough time like finding their footing to get those plants down, to get into post plants sometimes.
Hi, Mugen. I'm having a request. Can you buy me a new Vandal? No.
Of course.
Yeah, Brock is bringing out the Odin.
Unless I get 10K subscribers.
Well, he's going to be able to get out of this. It's something that he's not been leaning into quite as much so far this year.
He just had to prove that he could do it.
Yeah.
With anything. He's literally great with every gun that's in his hands. He has been
whenever this Lysor gets up, this team gets jinxed. Last year he jinxed Wolves too.
Again, falling shy of the mark, unable to scout out this Vice util. It's just a bit of a
These guys are scrim partners, right? One of them.
Way to try to slow down the approach. Initial bait out on the wall.
They play better than this, obviously.
That steel garden for now. XLG
I think there's some nose in it.
Try to get their players in position for a swift retake. Are being placed. They run it back now. In play. Raga gonna try to see if he can swing the corner, clear anything out. Meanwhile, the Armageddon's gonna be called in over towards that tower side. Cosmic Divine's gonna be invested. Ethan eliminated. Happyway able to find that headshot, but look at the lurk forward from Mada.
He just scanned into that.
Obviously, Theo turns back down, and Lysor strikes him down as well as Kiko. The fuse now going to be interrupted. Nearly taking a half. Counter concuss going to be sent through. They're going to look to just try to stick this one, and Lysor's got him covered. The defuse.
Let's go.
With 3 players surviving, nipping at the heels of NRG, just one round away from.
Oh, you didn't get the gun also. Oh no!
Massive round from
You stand, bro. You stand. No problem. Different team, bro.
And a
Different
massive
team.
round for XLG. Because both teams invest a lot of ults into this, and they're the ones who come through with the victory. Yes, you're going to use that, finally use that Phoenix ult, and it gets a ton of value. You got
XLG is our scrim partners?
And he makes the most of it.
No.
Nullifying that Odin by getting
XLG
it stuck
is not a scrim
behind
partners.
that wall.
We
so
play with a lot of teams.
Through. Really, really nice stuff, and able to absorb the pressure of the Armageddon hit early. That's a tremendous round here for XLG.
Well, we'll take a look at the coin maze win condition now for NRG. Coffers are being emptied here. Cash starting to get a little bit wonky. See Scuba buying down to 0. Brock at 150, unable to bring another.
Did you guys have dinner, by the way?
I mean, wants to pass it
8
over,
o'clock. What the fuck? I had only lunch.
Certainly felt like NRG
So I'm
was starting
hungry
to
as
run
fuck.
away with this map after breaking free. XLG showing that they have that perseverance. They do have the skill. I mean, they've made it to this global stage so many
Gopal
times.
Esports is a scrim partner.
They want revenge. If you can find the victory here on NRG's map pick, you're going to be very well slated with Lotus on the horizon.
Well, it almost feels like it should
Brock
be
has
their
learned.
time because they've been here so
Brock
many
has
times.
mastered
Yes, they got through one time at
the
Champions
pattern
in
of the
playoffs, but
walls.
In general, they've struggled.
Because
They've been grouped every other time.
There are certain places where you can, how you can sit and shoot.
They've got a good coach.
You have
they've got
advantage
good
as
ideas, but when they get to
a.
the big stage, in my opinion, it felt like they weren't playing with that
You
same
know, guys,
gusto,
it's
that
coming
same
from there
confidence that
every
they had in
round.
China.
Every round.
Just a little bit of control here. Ethan doesn't want to mess
Every
with
round
it
he's
too
putting it
much.
from there.
No man trying to find
Wait,
as deep of an angle as he can for that operator, and he will be given that space. So XLG can have a pretty good idea of this. Prowler not going to find anything.
Do we
Saraga
scrim with ETG?
feel comfortable.
I don't
Scoop
remember.
up the orb and back off, but that's NRG's go signal. They're saying, okay, let's get in there.
Salvo out. Ethan just going to be caught on that. They have the reveal, but just unable to get onto the angle fast enough to really
Isn't
find a
scrimming with a
punish.
tier 1 team going to leak your strats? Isn't it better to scrim with tier 2 teams?
Mana just going to eat a little bit, pushing past.
There are scrim.
Wrapping around box.
We scrim with
Not be able to find much of anything,
lot of
but
people.
look at the stack from XLG. 4 players in position. It's just No Man alone over at B long with that operator. Is NRG going to try to up
Man
the
is
pace
like, where'd I go?
He's the favorite for XLG. Initial volley of util, nothing going to be found. Saturated
He's running! He's running!
Trying to take that fight, Will
Wait,
losing
what?
his life, but the rest of his team picking up the pieces.
Team?
Leo needing to deliver, but he cannot. Will just get picked apart, and now that operator to be saved. The timeout call looking good for NRG, who managed to persevere despite the stack from XLG.
That's straight up trash,
That is
bro.
crazy good coordination here from NRG. The
Scrim
read
with
is there.
Sol.
I
think we
are
did.
thoroughly countered about as well as XLG can manage in that round.
I think we.
It did not
Did
matter.
we scrim
I
with
mean, again,
Sol?
Mata giving his life for the cause. That's why
One of the
you have
team,
to
one
love
of the
him as a
Indian teams
player.
we scrimmed, by the way.
He'll just walk in.
I forgot which team.
And absorb some of that pressure to tee up the others behind him for success, and they knock it out of the park this round. No man, just going to be trying to hold on to this op. Looks like he's going to be given the opportunity. Scuba was kind of trying to suss him out over on the
Ping
defender
was
side of the
ping
map,
was a
but
problem, I think. I don't know
nowhere to be
who.
found.
I don't know
He will
actually.
be one away
Was it
from
a
his
problem?
ult. Leo will have
I don't.
Nightfall
I remember
coming in
watching the
next
scrim
round.
with Sol, I think.
Just everybody there knows their job on NRG. Ethan's right there to back up.
Bruh, like that. You're on
Brock
main
watching
stage,
their
masters.
backside.
You have 4
Kiko's
people
got
in this.
Ethan's back. That's just
Use your utilities.
setups there. Great protocols.
Still though, these 2 key figures on XLG that have not been able to get the ball rolling. Leo got his first
Score
kill
end with
on the
13
board
or
in that previous
extended.
round.
I
Finally
think they
has his
played
first
rounds.
nightfall of this half. But Raga's right
not
there with
raised
him.
to 13.
1 in 7. For a player who should be dominating on this global stage. I need to see that activation sooner rather than later, as Lysor will just catch that straight dart through, but
I watched
backpedal
Sol
out to
match.
safety.
The guy, that guy
Always been
with
the tragic
the number
story
was
of
good.
Raga is he's slow
What
to
number?
start at internationals. As good as he is.
What's up,
domestically,
Aries? Long time, brother.
He finds the global stages.
What's
He
up?
just doesn't seem to find that success. And hopefully he can start getting it turned around here. As
Long time
that
no see.
operator, I was thinking, oh man, once XLG got that in their hands, it was really starting to turn around. But NRG able to flip things around a bit in that previous one. Getting a big win in the spot there is Scuba, but not able to find any damage onto Lysor.
But here comes the exec. Saturate out, Mana just gonna go diving forward once again. In towards Halls, clears it, doesn't see anything but Ethan. Will catching a bullet as Lightsour's able to find a kill as well. Scuba gonna be taken down, holding his own. Lurching forward into that smoke, comes away with 2 eliminations, bringing it back into a 3v3. The Nightfall now to be invested as Brock is isolated back at Halls, does still have that spike in hand. Not willing to go for the commit yet, and Mana trying to get this rewrap on tower, but Raga does shut him down, and he's anticipating his second layer from Kiko. He cannot stop him.
Wait, guys, wait! Did it plan?
Kills online, should be dead on his swing, but he still comes away with a 4th. Brock gets the finisher, and NRG now moving up 6-3.
Well, Kiko again was instrumental for NRG in their run. Yes, Brock
There's only one way
has
he can
been
enter.
tremendous throughout all of Stage 1, but Kiko came alive as Americas went on. And this is him. He wins this round for them. This is a great read in some ways from XLG. They get a couple early kills and they want to try to just shut the door on the round, but Kiko had other thoughts. And then they use that Nightfall, and Rarga reads that really well. He understands that Nightfall didn't hit anybody.
They win or lose,
They get behind me, and he
everyone
reads
should
it,
have
but
it.
Kiko
Yeah, I think
just there to clean
almost
up
all
the
of
mess.
them who are here have that, bro.
Blade Storm again, but a crunch being set up in towards mid, and nobody going to be knocking for NRG. They're taking their time. That Vice Flash again, set up to counter that Phoenix Flash if they try to push through. Kiko though.
You're raging too soon. G hasn't even played. I like to watch good Valorant.
Looking to join in with the rest of
I
the
don't
team.
play the game anymore, by the way, but I like to watch good Valorant.
Over this A main position, and that Flash going to be getting the confirmation, so the wall now going to be set up. Will be a quick trip from Rarga. Is Mata nearby enough? Will start going his separate ways. Double back through Art. NRG considering a pivot. No, looks like it will just be a quick check around.
Thank God, at least they showed that they are back.
Getting players in a position to re-crunch through that Art side.
Done a great job.
Zylai Gaming YouTube channel lock-in. What?
Confirmed information here, but Leo down to
What
1
are you
HP.
saying? Yes.
Have his work cut out for him there at Secret.
Watching is better than playing?
Yeah. Does have that haunt available.
Oh, is Rayleigh
out early before the execs really come through.
Oh, is Leo low, bro?
The dive in from Mata. Gets the spot out here. Wants to try to go ahead and pick apart this final kill. Will be able to do it as Leo gets taken down. Three swings back into the site. They're just not really paying attention to him. He's able to find a second. But Nomad able to peel back a little bit of the pressure, but now it'd have to be a monstrous clutch from Nomad with these knives in hand. Swings out, finds a burst, gets back around the wall. Looking for a kill on Mata, but he cannot find it. Mata collecting 3 as NRG lock up a lead at the half. 7-3, and potentially could balloon this up to 9.
This wall here just doesn't really give a lot of space. The Cosmic Divide sort of cuts XLG off. They don't have much information. They're just trying to flood through the choke, and
he can't hit me when I do that, bro. You can't hit me. You can't hit me.
You can't?
I don't think he can hit him.
I'm not so sure.
You can't?
He seemed pretty confident.
So they're using bug.
You're back into the ult cycle for NRG.
So he's using bug.
2 more rounds to be played. Steel guard and take away these fresh weapons that XLG
he's using bug.
Gonna be trying to cling to.
Report. Yo, pause the game.
Available as well. For now, going forward.
Pause the game.
Around towards the back of that Art box. Doesn't see anything, and NRG immediately just storm forward, claiming this space as their own.
Scene quality is so good, I can see
Mada,
beard.
Just gonna keep pushing forward.
What are you saying?
Gets collected, Ethan 2 away from having an Armageddon. That's going to be the convergent paths sent through. That's right around that corner, but Mata overstepping, ends up getting shut down as Heavyweight comes alive. 2 quick kills found from Brock and Kiko both will get eliminated, but Ethan able to peel back pressure the dive forward. The full flash connecting. Won't be the snapback on the ultimate, but Ethan at 13 HP, as good as he is, I don't see him clutching his way out of this one. Spam towards dugout, will just grab up the Odin, but Leo counter sprays through, finds it, and XLG looking to try to fight back, secure a 5th round win in this half. So they make it up to 4.
And again, I feel like NRG kind of committing a little bit ahead of where they need to. Yeah, you have the convergent pass, but Rarga dodges it, is there to back up his teammate. Oh my goodness.
Guys, what do I eat? I'm dieting. What do I order?
It was pretty nasty. I will say this, XLG can
what do I order?
A show with their flicks.
Before I go to Korea, I want to become thin again, bro.
Now you're getting to see it here on the global stage. See if they can get another one. Make this 7-5. Then you make me a believer.
No, it's in a very bad spot. No.
Scale forward. Ooh, checking that club side. The counter swing comes in. He will be absolutely dead. No man continuing to try to scale, and there it is. It's just a matter of time before they find him. And Mata
bro, he read him like a book.
Connect with his skull. Peek in.
They read him like a book with that.
Heavyweight on the other side, but just cannot get that off the sing. Steel Garden now to be invested here.
Oh
as Heavyweight
God,
desperately trying to back
chill, bro.
15 health. NRG able to try to push forward and take control of this site, but WS Leo, he's got that Odin and he's using it against Brock.
What's going on?
Brings it back into a 4v4, but the spike now in play. NRG looking for this 8th round.
Uncle,
win.
are you in India right now? Yep.
XLG
Tomorrow I'll be going for the watch party. I'll be streaming
but
from
if
there.
you're just going to continue to spray and pray and be rewarded for it, then hold down M1, Leo. Push out over the top, but Kiko. Oh, they all just line up for him. Looking for the 4K, now needs it. Flash set up this.
Oh, wait, what? What are these?
And he will be able to
Bro, what are these rounds, bro?
XLG rescue the half by getting up the 5.
I mean, this is so encouraging to see XLG shooting their way out of some bad situations. The early pressure that NRG is able to create there, really brilliant. They know.
Get out of here, bro. Chiu, what the fuck?
So they throw the ultimate. They throw the Tejo salvos at the door to try to keep him pinned in. He just barely squeaks through. They give up some space. But it's the confidence. This is exactly what you want to see from XLG.
Rescuing this half in a pretty big way. If they can find the opening pistol, then who knows? Maybe they can just get themselves right back into this one. NRG, though, for the moment, still going to be out in front. But let's go ahead and send it over to Frankie as we go to the halftime. She's standing by with Valen and Trent.
I've found G2's Trent and Valen, and first of all, I've got an incredibly important question. Valen, tell me about the English breakfast you had yesterday. How would you rate it?
Fry up?
Yeah, the fry up, man.
Actually, beans on toast wasn't too bad. It surprised me.
How did it surprise you?
It was like a little sweet, like the bread's good, you know. I don't know, much more than that.
Well, listen, you guys seem to be scouting out NRG because
Scouting
you guys
out?
sometimes being accused
What accent
of
is that,
being
bro?
region merchants in G2. Are you now determined to be NRG
Scouting
now
out?
here in London
Wait,
on international
is it
soil?
American? No.
Yeah. I mean, we're just watching to see what they do, really. We want to see the atmosphere of the game and the arena, the fans, everyone here in London. We're just trying to scope it out.
How would you rate the atmosphere so far?
Oh, it's been great.
It's American,
I mean,
bro.
all the fans are seeing us. They're all being friendly, so it's awesome so far.
Are you nervous about the prospect of potentially going up against European teams, given that we're in Europe?
No, I want to hear the European crowd. I want to face Vitality.
Why?
I wish Fnatic was here.
They have a different venue for watch party. Why not socials?
But yeah, I mean, all the UK players, I'm
Good
down
question.
to play. Benji, Fishy, it'll be insane on stage.
Valen, do you like being the bad boy?
Probably
50-50, you
they
know,
don't
I'll
want to
the
give
dance
night.
Gosh, we are a
Yeah,
few
they
weeks
usually don't want
away
to give
from
night
the
because that's
after
the most time they
And
make
now
a lot
what's
of
the
money,
plan?
right?
We've got about 6 days before we see you play on that stage.
We're just working on ourselves right now. We don't know who we're going to play, so we're just kind of fixing our own mistakes and watching our games back and scrimming.
He's like, bro, don't talk about our mistakes. Yo, Aries, 12 months.
Honestly, anybody.
The Mulettes.
Ready for everyone.
Ready for everyone. Well, you've got the time to be ready.
Wait, sorry?
What did you say? Repeat yourself.
Oh, I said bring it on.
Bring it on. You heard the man.
Vitality, bring it on. We want you. And Global Esports.
Why?
Oh, all right then. Well, we'll see you in a week, boys.
Wait, why does he want everyone? Calm down, bro.
They bring out here to the arena, even if they're not playing.
What
on
do
the
we do
stage
to
at the
you?
moment. We'll get ready to go into the second half. 7-5, NRG out in front.
This English agenda is real
It
cringe.
was
What
a bit of a
agenda?
rocky start into some
What do you
stability,
mean
but
by
a solid rally back from XLG.
A few of these rounds, it just felt like
You are dieting, no shawarma. So I used to go to gym. I got a body eating shawarma every day. It's not an issue.
Great plays from
It
the likes
again
of
depends
Lysor,
on-
Happyway, No Man, and then there at
Depends
the
on
end,
intake.
Varga coming alive. I hope that's a sign of things to come here on this attacker
no.
side because
They're
NRG,
already
one of the
panicking,
best
bro.
defender side teams we have on the.
When
in
are you
the
going to
world.
London? Tomorrow.
So this is always going to be a tough task. The thing that always concerned me about XLG, watching them in the lead up to this event, is if they can get the ball rolling on the attacker side, they're fearsome. They're so scary. They're keeping you on your back foot. They're not making a ton of mistakes. But if you give them if they give their opponents a little bit of breathing room, they can get into early ops, things like that, then all of a sudden things really start to slow down and start to shut down for them. And like the desk was talking about before this is a very slow attacker side team. They really
Do you
like
think
to
we
take
got the
their time.
worst draw?
And NRG surely aware of it. This is kind of interesting though.
Do you think we got the worst out of the draw?
A little bit of a fake here.
The push forward, clearing out that vice wall, the swing in. Kiko just kind of dancing around it. They both get dinked, but WCO taken down.
My Chinese brother. Yo, Chalo sitting his TikTok, bro.
On that quick little corner check. Get the spot out, seeing No Man. Should give solid enough information to
sitting his
NRG
TikTok,
that this
what
is
the
where the
fuck?
spike is intended to rest. Dash forward, and he's trying to disrespect the salvo. Eats an immense amount of damage for that. Well, flashed out, but on the reswing, Raga will be able to strike him down. But loses his life as Kiko again able to find another elimination. They are just running all over them.
What is
NRG
happening?
Just sprint their way back into the site, and suddenly it's Happy Way, and he just doesn't have that
Wait,
health nor
what?
the shots
Everyone
to
is
make it happen.
shooting
NRG finding
That's
themselves another
bullets,
pistol
bro.
win as they move up 8-5.
This just felt a little too slow from XLG. I think if they're a little bit more pacey with this B hit behind the fake cell from Leo on the other side of the map here, I think they can actually get into a plant situation.
Yo,
maybe
yeah,
get
matka
to a
kaun
post
matte
plant, but this
aisa,
takes
bhai?
so long to formulate that NRG goes, no one's coming behind Leo.
They are running very lucky.
Quickly. Like you said, they get a visual
You
confirmation.
know what?
as well,
NRG is
and
running a
they're
lot of
very
tech
fast
plays,
to
bro.
move to that B site.
I think NRG is spending most of the time doing
their
techs, bro.
crossfires, their entries. That's where NRG is at their best.
How
man.
to abuse,
So well disciplined.
how to abuse Valorant,
Again,
technically.
Jump start the second half. Rock just
See?
trying to get these kills through. Will still find plenty of damage dealt. Dashboard, the spam back in, and Roger going to be caught as he's able to find one. No Man will be able to get the kill, but cannot collect a weapon. Immediately will get taken down. Spike in play. Just classics to try to make a go of this. And
XLG,
Mana
UDG, and
clearing this angle, anticipating the position, and
Hey, wait,
locks
what
onto
was
that
last
second
one?
shot. Heavyweight out
XLG,
down.
UDG. Yo, wait, what?
Spray and pray through, and oh, Lysor gets spotted, and he's lucky to be alive.
DRG,
Not
DRG.
too much longer though. Does manage to find a timing, making this a little bit more costly. Is okay, Brock. Bit over eager there. Jumps forward, and that will be 3 players dead, but the round still goes the way of NRG.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
again,
I'm
a
not
little
liking
bit
this
shaky
match.
here for NRG, despite the round win.
I'm not liking the match.
That damage as XLG.
At least both team look
3
kind of
guns
off.
away. They're able to do a little
Both
bit
team
of
look kind of
damage. I mean,
off.
this is
But NRG is exploiting.
good stuff, and you caught NRG.
NRG
with some
is
really
exploiting the game
awkward
better, though.
timings with those pops out of the smoke up towards Art. And eventually, sure, NRG gets there. Kiko with another multi-kill round.
I'm
He
not
is
liking
going
this match.
absolutely berserk.
NRG
20
is
and 10
exploiting
right
the
now.
game though.
But it still feels a little off kilter for
Bro,
NRG.
casually
It just
forgot
doesn't feel like they're
Bukashu.
quite
I forget
comfortable in some of
Bukashu. Why did I
their
forget
decision making and some of their coordination between their players. At times they look great. At other times it feels like they're not all on the same page just yet.
And this is a really weak bonus, just the 2 Guardians. The Sheriff and a Ghost to try to get a little bit more oomph there, but they're going to have their work cut out for them if they want to try to convert
Bro,
this
did you
one.
mean buy shit, bro?
Is it Rogic?
Damn.
Playing Orb
Like,
Collection,
Army
one
got
away
hurt
from that,
that
run it
bad?
back. They're drifting away. This is the lighter side, but no real scouting.
Who do you
Dominus ace
think
out of the map,
wins
so now they're going to be re-wrapping back
it all
across.
at
Looks like
London?
NRG
Don't
are
cop
making a
out and
call
say
for Dividends
G.
again.
Okay, other than
Here's Leo
G.
sending that Prowler forward gets NRG interested.
They're going to have a pretty good read on this here pretty shortly.
Other than
Saw
G, I think
kind of understand
VIT
that there could
love.
be art pressure.
They all got good chances,
Lining up,
bro. I don't know,
trying to
bro. They
defend the
always
A
show up when the.
Trying to keep
I feel like they
XLG
always show
corralled
up
on
when
that side of the map as
it's
best
like-
as they can.
they got
Lysor,
good
though,
players.
He still hasn't seen anything.
They feel
but
like
they're
oh they'll
confident to
show
make
up
This rotate. This is a
in the
crazy read
international
from XLG.
for some reason.
Might just be rewarded, but we do have that final boss on the other side, Kiko. He's been holding his own this entire map, and now Mata looking to play the intercept this WS
Hawa,
Leo. He's
hawa.
making all the noise in the world. Mata just trying to find this timing. Will trip the wall. But it's a shot right to the back of the head. Leo dropped. Run it back now. Committed to the up and over. They look to try to take this whole position. Kiko, however, lying in wait, is still able to find one. He's in with this one, but Rocket push forward over towards that street side, is able to intercept, finding a kill on Amana. Spike now, committed to, is Ethan strafing out, gets that Molly, it looked like, and still is able to find a shot on Rocket. Scuba, he gets happy way, and Brock takes down Lysor. Weaponry be damned, NRG!
You tell me you would expect somebody to run through the fucking molly like
Going
that?
into this, they will hit double digits as they convert the bonus.
That could be.
He beating the shot, yes, I get it.
here.
But
For map 1 of Masters London.
that was
Just a
unnecessary.
nice read from Mata. Able to tuck himself into the window. Wait the players of XLG out, catches the rotate. It's similar to the pistol round here for XLG, and NRG has a suspicion of it where it's going to be WS Leo.
Why
all on his
is
own.
my Asian man?
They've been trying to sell
Wait,
some
what?
gigs, but the thing about XLG is they like to play a lot of 4-1. It's not always the same players in
What's
that
up,
1-4.
peanuts?
That's kind of the trickery they're going to try to impose on you. But if you can get the read early on where that 1 is, you know where the 4 is, and you can make good ideas, good reads, good rotates off of that. That's exactly what NRG's been doing here.
And now you've got that outlaw back in the hand here from Mata. Looking to give them fits.
Bro, look at them. Just look at
Sheriffs, some
NRG
bandits, and a stinger
abuse the
for
tech of
XLG trying to
Valorant.
pull
bro.
off what now starts
Just
to feel like a miracle.
keep observing. It's beautiful, but it's also annoying.
To make matters worse,
and they do run on raging the opponents.
So now you're back to trying to accumulate orbs for Arga. Overstacking in towards mid. Ethan going to be just doing a little bit of check of that, but it's just going to come down to timing and some shots here for XLG if they can clear some space.
Pop flash out, Ethan. Just trying to layer in that stun, has the salvo as well to intercept them and hold them at bay at stairs. So this sees Molly getting committed over towards dugout, but no one at home for that to connect onto. Still slow in this approach, a spray and pray from Ethan through that nebula, is able to find No Man, so Jet now eliminated. Stinger will get recollected, Raga has that
Jet had ult, right?
Looks like they want to try to fight forward over towards Secret side, but won't be able to really get a go of that. Meanwhile, Happyway, unnoted so far. Eventually have some damage, but the rest of his team is getting picked to pieces as Raga gets taken down here on the site. Leo
look at that,
look at
that.
Swing in the corner, second shot will be able to find the elimination to keep go, but there's a lineup as Mana gets a collat. And now it is just Happyway, and he cannot do a damn thing about it. A 3K for Mana, 11 rounds for NRG.
Love some of the wrinkles in the defensive setups we're seeing here from NRG.
They play with the tech so
how they're rotating to counter XLG when they're going for their plants, and it's Mata who's kind of all over the map here. You're setting players, that are trailing behind the XLG players as they're going for flanks, so they have kind of counter moves already built in. They're doing a really good job of tracking those extra players of XLG to make sure that they're accounted for. So far, a flawless defender's half. Now you're into the Odin. Now you're into the Op. Now you're into the NRG to make matters worse here for XLG.
Bro, fucking so sleepy. What the fuck?
Challenging round. If they can get this one, it's going to take a while to get
Haram
there.
football, what is it?
Haram,
you don't know Haram?
They're going to get underneath Mana's nose.
There's the spot out, and there's the kill. Raga. Early shutdown found, but Scuba be the real one to try to spring this trap, but strips back a recheck on this long position. Not going to be rewarded with a sight line.
Oh, so
very much anticipated.
Wait, yes, he's gun. How?
Plays the anti-flash.
Yes, he's gun. No, he's so far away.
And there it is, but what a shot. Quick clearance, No Man. Keeping them in with a player advantage. Now the tailwind forward. Kiko still going to be fighting back. Raga's going to be taken down. Reese swings back through holes, but No Man flushes him out.
Bro, this.
Just Brock
so XLG is trying to do.
Does have this read on the flank. Will be able to intercept.
What NRG is doing?
Kill here on the Happyway. Now that it's brought into a 2v3, Ethan says no. Re-wrap back towards B site. We can get this retake going.
Got plenty of cash.
You still got picked.
Well worth a try at this point.
I don't know. Did he see his gun? Because it doesn't look like his.
On a shock dart and a recon available. Now that
his character outline was out.
Will just be the clear of that dart over at long. Shock dart unable to find anything, but it does get the push forward onto Leo. It's taken low, but XLG going to be able to clean it.
Leo didn't get that.
A massive round from No Man gets himself to 3K and keeps XLG afloat.
What did he do? He showed a middle finger.
Really solid stuff. Again, they're using that little timing window they have off the back of the smoke to get underneath Mata. And this is a huge win for XLG because, again,
what adjustment was that?
Their domestic, kind of appearances that they had, the operator was often where they started to stumble on their attacker side. Going up against it seemed to cause them problems. Here they had a game plan early to shut it down. Now, yes, there's enough money, again, for NRG to buy into it. But signs of life.
Confuse me.
And a few ults to toy around with as well here. XLG.
Get very messy very quickly.
Get up on it.
Nearly there, Lysor as well. One charge off having the Cosmic Divide available.
Calling him he does look like him though.
And there's 7 ults. Ready to be brought forward into this round.
It's going to be a bit dicey. They're going to make sure that they can get every last ounce out of it. They squeeze through. Arga gonna be taking that run it back over now towards the other side of the map, but Mata posted up so deep with that operator.
And this is allowing for all of NRG to continue to lean towards B.
Now you gotta make the right decision.
Bro, I'm sleepy.
Like Leo
Forgive me.
Is gonna be trying to just maybe sell this fake, but it might just end up costing him his life. Haunt out should be able to tuck away from this one. There's the peak, but no, Mana gonna be delayed on the shot. In fact, it's an immense amount of damage. Will away at down to 39. Now he's got to be suspicious. This fight is going to be coming through from that
I need to
side.
start using my stream deck.
However, will be able to find a good timing, getting the spot out as there's the ultimate from Raga.
I'm dead.
Field coming through, and it's going to be the Thorns actually to be able to snap him back. Meanwhile, Steel Garden going to be traded out here.
How did he walk into it? Wait,
what? A stalemate, but Blazewall set up as Raga tries to escort them forward. They're trying to get this spike in play. It's 12 seconds remaining. They cannot lose this one to the clock. No man able to find that knife through. Ethan going to be struck down. Kiko, however, still continuing to try to hold this. The time isn't there. Trying to give it to it now. A shotgun's going to go layered in. He will be able to try to get that in play, but it's just not there. They waited way too long. XLG have absolutely shipped it up the river.
Why did it not land?
They just sink.
Oh my.
No paddles, no flotation, no life vests, and no round win.
Yeah, the boat's full of holes.
Peanuts, you will be sleepy if you keep grinding.
That one's incredibly
I try to change my timing, bro. I'm trying to change my.
To at least get the plant through and force NRG into a bad situation instead.
They committed so many ultimates.
Yeah.
But the problem is at sharp 10 a.m. That's some drilling sound.
That is a heartbreaker of a round here. It's XLG.
Generational
6 in a row to try to take this into overtime. Weird. Otherwise, I think it's best to just start focusing forward on your map pick of Lotus. It's coming up next.
This round, NRG just spreads out, gives him a little bit of space. Happy wait, finds the timing. Oh, he can't get the kill.
Yeah.
And that could be
go next.
Miss.
As I said, what did I say?
Third round, fourth round. He can still absolutely find
one of those rounds, fourth or fifth round. I said this.
Are now going to be picked to pieces.
Yeah.
3v5.
They lost this, bro. They lost this map.
Keep this map going.
Maybe they refresh. Maybe they refresh and come back.
Players here backside. Ethan just puts his life on the line, sets it up for Kiko.
This map is
who will be able to collect it. 13-6 NRG.
G matches start around.
Over XLG
I think.
First half looked a little bit shaky for NRG, but they came back with a vengeance on their defender's side. Really shutting the door on XLG there. And off the back of a tremendous start to Masters London for the hometown hero of Kiko. Beautiful stuff from him. 26 kills to kick off the event.
A massive performance from him, but that's exactly what XLG need. They're going back to more familiar territory.
When G match tomorrow.
Will it be enough? We'll find out after the break.
Kentana! Kentana! Hey, what is the sound? Huh? Wait. What?
Here we go again.
What is going on? What am I watching? I have a doubt. Let me mute this. I have a doubt. I have a doubt. How can they show Coinbase when they're not letting us take Coinbase as a sponsor? You're right. It's cheating, bro. You get money from them. You don't give us the money, bro. Share.
Yet again, up to the plate.
There's absolutely nothing what that NRG did. They got gifted rounds. Yes and no. NRG NRG gameplay, what I've seen so far, what I have, my expertise, experience. They abuse a lot of the Valorant kit they have. Both teams didn't play that good though. They had like I need to go quick. Yo, what the fuck? Stop spamming, you fuckers!
A clean win for NRG on
Thank you.
map of Pearl now. Bonker, you guys are 1-3 on Pearl in Americas, but that one win really stood out. With some people still being surprised at the fact that you picked Pearl. What gave you the comfortability picking it today?
We've liked the map for a long time now. It works against certain opponents, and when we feel like we want to play Pearl, then we're just going to play Pearl, and it's a lot easier now with no Neon on the server.
Spamming.
Okay,
Where did everyone go?
Sentinels might be a
Come back.
potential pick
Come back to me, baby.
Your opponents. Next map, are you guys ready for that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's going to be fun. We played Lev again. We played against Lev. In Americas, we played Triple Senti. We got some good information on that.
When get
so
copyright strike from this audio? Yes, I do. What is this? Beijing or what? What the fuck is going on here?
Very first map of VCT
Are we in
London
champions?
complete. We asked why Pearl and NRG answered on the server.
But I think the translation there for Bunker is we didn't think XLG were that great at Pro, so that's why we picked it. Not because they were so confident in themselves.
I wish them best of luck.
He said certain teams.
I love the Chinese fans.
This is a certain team.
Yeah, a certain team, but not a very good Pro team is what he was saying.
It was more nonchalant than that, I think. I think he was like, oh yeah, we woke up today and decided that we wanted to play Pearl, which is the kind of confidence you need coming into a global event.
I'm just saying, that's the coach brain. I know that wave.
Did I get some dinner? Same, my dinner's coming, bro.
I mean, you guys can tell us what you think there.
I have
but
TC's presentation
we were looking a
on
little
Monday.
bit at round 8.
Can we
XLG
please
looks like they're
shift the GE
struggling a
match?
bit. They were giving a lot of space
Sure, brother.
to NRG there
Let
in
me
the early
talk.
rounds.
Yeah, I
to
think
Leo
one that we wanted to speak
for
about
William.
was round 8 because we were kind of
One
discussing
second.
like how are XLG going to play this map in particular, and one of the things that we wanted to highlight here was the fact that No Man was getting such deep positionings with that operator on the jet. We see it in round 8, we saw it in round 9 as well, except it was the A main positioning. But Minnie, it was actually the resistance coming out from XLG not actually wanting to play forward and kind of conceding all of that space to NRG's site execs.
Yeah, like
Mera
here
ek banda
XLG had
chat
full
mein easy se
information on the map. They stacked the A side of the map very passively, concede all that space, and NRG are able to just walk onto the side. And that was the theme of the day. Was the NRG were, I think, quite obvious in their intentions, and it didn't matter because XLG weren't battling them at all. They let the red carpet roll out for NRG, and when you do that with a team like NRG, they're just going to take it every single day.
And not only that, I mean, sometimes you make small mistakes like that, but they compound, and on top of that, Kiko, absolutely on fire. There is definitely a hometown buff going on.
Yeah, on fire, but we didn't get to see him on the Phoenix this time around. It was, of course, that Vise. And
calling the
I think, as you kind of mentioned, being here on home soil, being able to have that home buff as well, I think that considering the numbers that he was being able to
Gary surely can order some dinner for your viewers. No, bro, no money, bro.
Yeah, on the attack side, you can see there with the
same way I got denied London visa, bro.
In those sites,
Unlucky,
just
bro.
cleaning up those floods coming in. And when you give a player like Kiko with these mechanics, that room and that comfortability to just do his thing, he is going to deliver. 350 ACS for his debut at London. That is a great sign for this team.
Yeah, lots of high hopes for Kiko and NRG right now. This is a really good trajectory. But give us some hope for XLG here.
For XLG, we're going on to their favored map. Like, I think that should be enough. No, I think that, you know, domestically they were super dominant on this map, and I think that going into this, that's good. I think I'm a little bit worried because, of course, Americas do play a very good Lotus as well. But I think my hope is that, you know, XLG will be able to come into this one with a bit of confidence.
I think all the analysts I've spoken to are the ones rubbing their hands at this matchup. The idea of XLG's Lotus. When we talk about map pool, I think Lotus, XLG,
so I'll tell you a story.
Together right now.
Apparently, Rushi sent a message saying that
well, but I think
lol, someone at a local cafe saw the t-shirt and loved the design.
Was okay. I think Lotus now is
loved the design, nothing to do with esports. Asked us where we got it.
Well, just now, you know,
we said gfighting.com. They went and ordered one right there.
Flustered or bothered at all, you know, going into the triple centi comp of XLG.
Yeah, I think that was something that I flagged when we saw the map video, was how often do you actually get reps against a composition such as this, considering it's something that's a little more unfamiliar. And
so who doesn't have the G fight?
That
t-shirt, I'm going to remove from stock.
He seems as though he feels pretty confident going up against.
Nobody will get it. It's going to be limited edition.
Triple centi, it's a checkmate type of composition.
Apparently you ordered it right then
and
there.
Don't have good theory on the map, but NRG do. And what I mean by that is they have the Sage wall, they have the Deadlock wall on that defense. They're going to put them down in the mid-round. If you don't do your due diligence of breaking those walls, then they're going to stack sites. On attack side, lots of post-plant utility there. So if you don't fight them early, or if you don't hold the sites very well, then the post-plant is where XLG is going to shine with this composition.
Well, I'm definitely curious what XLG thinks, so let's hear what Havoya has to say ahead of map 2.
Here with Havoya of XLG. Havoya, we see you guys sticking to that aggressive play style with high tempo. Can you quickly tell us about the decision behind putting Rarga on the Phoenix and Noman on the Jet?
Actually, after the meta change, because Riot has fixed Neon and Whaley, we decided to stick to double duels because we are very comfortable with that playstyle, and we let our players choose the roles they want. So I think Noman and Raga feels fine on Phoenix and Jet, sorry. So that's why we choose it.
We could see that Rarga and also Noman were warming up to the stage towards the end of the game as well. You guys talked about the importance of confidence. Lotus is coming up next. It's been a strong map for you with triple Sentinels. What are your expectations?
To be honest, Lotus is the map that we are more confident than others. So I hope it's going to be a different result, and I just want to show our real potential.
Once again, I'm getting a lot of messages.
Thank you so much, and best of luck.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, what are you guys
What's up,
Patu?
Just win EWC and you'll get all the money in the world. Thodi na mera pocket mein aata hai.
To the players themselves to choose that. Very interesting. I think that it's.
Thodi
I
na mera
personally
pocket
would
mein
have
aata hai.
expected the other way around, but I think that
Only
having Noman as that pure
My
entry
account
and then
is
the
only for
kind of
flashing,
Rarga to
not
clean
incoming.
things up makes a lot of sense. It just didn't work today.
Yeah, I think it's nice because something that you'd highlighted at the start.
Okay, where did I leave?
You want to see these players loosening up and being able to just go in and take those gunfights. And I think allowing them to spot onto agents that they feel most comfortable on and being able to give them that freedom and that choice
apparently,
to do so
I have a lot
is
of
hopefully a
spend
good sign for them to perform
more
well at
than
this
my
global
income.
event.
This is not the first time.
So they are
XLG
suspicious that I might come and get a job there and
they are an Ascension team, but they've worked on a lot of things now, so you can see how they're changing things
very
up,
talented like that apparently for them.
and they are going to be going into a very comfortable map.
Yes, very standard approaches for both these teams. What we expected. Mada on the raise now
Cap,
on
bro.
Lotus, but
No way non-esports fan gonna buy that.
Triple sentinel
That's what he
composition.
said.
As
I just
said
got an
before,
offer.
on the defense side, weirdly not as strong. If NRG do their homework and are going around the map slowly breaking all this utility, I think XLG will struggle. But on the attack side is where the composition comes alive. If XLG are able to get onto sites, they got all these walls, slows, they got tripwires, they got everything to stop the retakes. And the question is, will NRG be able to disrupt XLG, or are they going to bring the fight to XLG?
Yeah, I think the key thing here as well is XLG sticking with the composition that they played regionally. I think for NRG, they've decided to swap out that Neon for the Raze here from Mada. I'm intrigued to see how they utilize the kind of utility that Raze has to help break out that utility that XLG will have when we're speaking about the Sentinels.
The key player for me in this game is going to be Scuba. I think on this attack side, with the Viper, it's a lot easier now with the new Lotus to lurk out on that route. I want to see him being more confident in his individual form to be able to go out and break some of this utility. And when it flips on defense, he's going to have a big job of holding that C site down with that Vice utility and Viper.
Guys, it's time to oil up. Why the hell am I oiling up? Wait, what?
Hold, and it's a crucial hold against this XLG composition. He's going to
Don't disturb, you
have
fuckers.
Sage rules being kind of used against him, against his utility, and he's going to have to have done his homework and be very confident in that C hold.
Well, speaking of confidence, this is what we're going to be needing from XLG.
Basically, only
that mental
Pacific Talent
reset
is
going
doing
into
desk,
map 2
casting
here.
and
Of course,
hosting.
they want to push the series here to the next map.
Hosting is done by somebody
Can
else.
they actually do it at this point? Or
Actually, there are multiple
crumble
hosts, no?
once more, Billy?
I don't want
Yeah,
them
how
to
do-
be
how
able to
delayed is
crumble
chat?
right
No,
here,
I'm
right
just
now,
reading it
right?
late.
Obviously, it's first series into your global event, but I think that they can definitely
If you use
have
so
a lot
much,
of
then
confidence
it'll be a
coming into this,
flush
knowing
only.
that it's a great map for them regionally, knowing that they are so great with this composition.
Just show them
And I
your
think
G
as well,
equity. I
it's
showed
just
all my
needing to see
properties
that
also, bro.
excitement, that confidence coming through on the stage, not letting those nerves
That's
get
zero.
to you. I think that we already kind of highlighted how good their
showed all my
composition is
assets.
going to be if they manage to get into
I
those
showed my ass
post-plant
also.
situations as well. Raga, we already highlighted as well. Doesn't matter what agent
not
you
about-
put
it's
him on.
not
Yes,
about
he
how
might
much
had
you
a
have.
quieter first map, but I think coming into this second one, we need to see that coming through.
We definitely want to see it. We're going to send it back to our casters, Achilleos and Paperthin.
Thank you very much. I mean, I'm right there with you. I want to see XLG rally back into this and push this to a map 3. London, what do you think? Do you want to see this go to map 3? Well, let's see if they can deliver on that. NRG thus far dominant in these pistol rounds.
Yo, General. What's up?
Haven't given up. They haven't fought for much of the space, I should say. They've just kind of playing like they did on Pearl here a bit. They're absorbing some of the pressure. They still have a lot of util in the back pocket. They still have the Sage wall. They still have the deadlock wall.
Oh shit, I forgot about the match only, bro.
Plenty of util going to be exchanged here on either side. As Mada just getting spammed down. Taken low, the jump peek, and yep, US Leo going to be able to find that opening kill.
Oh, love this wall.
Holding him in place, the net as well, getting a massive grab, swinging the corner, WS Leo able to find a second now, and Raga getting involved. The cleanup is swift, and that is a flawless pistol for XLG to kick off their
We have
map
3
pick.
sentinels.
This is absolutely beautiful. They've got so many layers behind this that NRG
Again,
is
your
just
chat is being
struggling to try
translated
to
from
piece
Hindi to
together
English.
as this goes through. Nice
Wait,
hold
how
by
does
Leo.
it happen?
He has been stellar on this map. Had one of the nastiest 2Ks against DRG here in the lower
Wait, is it?
finals. But him and Raga going to combine, but it's all off the back of No Man's deadlock wall. That sealed the deal. That sealed NRG's fate.
Wait, how
That
how
sealed
do
the
I
first
change
round
that?
win for XLG, who now are going to commit a little bit more earlier here. A lot of trips over on the B site. Deeper trip going to be placed here by Happyway. Mada right around the corner, just waiting this through. The one-way setup for him.
So
I like
they are
Thor.
using 3 sentinels.
NRG
These guys are using 2
force their way
controllers.
Trying to get those taps going through. Tripwire will get cleared out. Quick pivot's going to be made from XLG as they shift 2 more players over to this C side of the map.
Do I like better?
Cage going to be disrespected. The wall now going to go up though, and that completely separates
They have
a lot
an
of the players
advantage.
here from
Don't
NRG.
push this, please.
Trying to slide their way forward into this one, but it's going to be Brock and Ethan
Oh my
taken
God,
down.
I
Scuba
got-
unable to find
oh,
anything at all as No Man just sprays and prays with that Spectre. And point blank is going to be favored every single day of the
he
week. They're
pick
looking
as
for
soon as the
back-to-back
teammate-
flawlesses. Won't be able to get it. Kiko will find one, but that's a 2-0 start for XLG.
Gotta like what you're seeing so far.
Auto AI translation. Can I not change it?
That XLG has here.
How do I change
Happy Way, not going to stick around too long.
Yo,
Doesn't give up his life early.
What's
Waits
up,
for the
my baby?
reinforcements, confirms that they're going to be coming his direction.
How's
The
my
quick
Canadian
rotates come
baby
through.
doing, bro?
The wall comes in to cut apart NRG, and then XLG going to combine forces to seal the deal on that one. You only lose one player there, just no man in the rounds. You're going to be coming through with a couple Bulldogs, a Spectre, a Marshall, Sheriff for Happy Way. There's that Odin early for Brock. That could be a big difference maker here for NRG as this goes through. Going to be able to break some of those walls a little bit quicker. And with that heavy artillery, that is a really high trip.
That's a raise catcher.
Are you not
right
going
there.
to London for the matches? Visa देगा तो जाऊंगा भाई.
For now, just a little bit of poke and prod, but no real commitment. Will just be the orb taken by Mata. Well over halfway towards that showstopper. Meanwhile, WS Leo, the lurk forward, the swing in the corner. He's able to find one and get some damage on the Scuba. He gets himself a second kill as Mata cannot stay alive.
Scuba dooby-doo.
Take him down, but that is an immense amount of damage as WS Leo looking alive and well on this map compared to the first. Now suddenly NRG very much at risk of giving over this bonus conversion.
What
These walls are always a little
what did he
tricky.
say?
Gotta be careful.
WGS?
Arga's not on top of him, so Kiko going to be double checking just to make sure there's no possibility. They're going to have another flank coming through. They're going to clear the wall as well to put some question marks into XLG's minds.
They're falling
The problem
in.
is
Don't be racist,
they
bro.
have a ton of question marks themselves on the
Damn.
map. NRG has no idea what's going on.
But also look at the setup on B. They can just completely leave that side alone. Tripwire into the double sonic sensors.
No, I already got denied, bro.
Try to shut this down to the paranoia.
There's
will
no
be sent
expectation.
out. Kiko
Denying
up
only
trying to
happening.
spot out here, but Lysor has the read, has the shot, has the kill.
Oh shit,
And
he's so
Kiko
lucky.
has absolutely nothing. The round is already over. Raga just going to be trying to
Why
get a
is my
couple little
man
extra charges
Raga
here.
running out like this?
Will get shut down, but that's a 3-0 start for XLG.
Ooh, and you're going to get the Odin. That's huge. That's huge value. Oh my.
Nothing happened, yes, rest. Nothing happened. He's just emerging racist. Will you ban him or not? Let's see your mod skills.
And NRG going to start questioning whether they want to commit a very early timeout into this one. And I think if you drop the next round, yep, we'll probably will be able to see it ahead of the bye.
Lysor was very
Just
lucky.
that one Phantom being carried over in the hands of Scuba.
And it's awesome to see XLG here just giving you so many problems on the map in terms of not only do you have to try to fight your way through some of this Sentinel util, but they're going to start pushing the map.
Shit.
They're going to start taking some of that extra space to try to understand what's going on. And I'm also trying to understand what's going on.
Fight.
Well,
I went the fight. I fight.
Okay,
I went
never
the
mind.
fight.
This is actually a delayed timeout.
Okay.
Two friends fighting. Let's go.
No need to panic. Pansy's not here yet. We can't be having tech issues, so will be that timeout committed.
Says I pay you $500 and mute Gary. Bro, you give me $500, I'll mute
from
myself.
London until, you know,
yeah, until we're gone.
Yes.
Now, once we're out of here, then you guys are on your own.
Well, I mean, I get this timeout.
By
very
the way,
much.
guys.
You really got to kind of figure out how you want to work the map a little bit. Are there ways you can break some util, create some problems for XLG and their setups? But XLG so far has been pretty comfy, pretty well able to shut down NRG whenever they've been making any kind of hit. So I think the thing here for me is NRG, I feel like should have an advantage in terms of taking some early A space and then trying to work the map off of that. I don't know if that's what they talked about in that timeout because this is the eco, but I think
Just
as the
imagine
rifle
we have
rounds
gone
start
from
to come
1,000
through again,
viewers to
might be able to
33.
use that to create some more pressure and maybe
Our matches are so
have
important.
that B swing available
I love
from
it.
the baby door side instead of just trying to brute force your way up the gut. Instead,
Nothing spotted quite yet. Cam is still going to be situated. Prowler.
Tell me I'm not boarding.
Forward.
Wake up.
Not going to be many question marks about this. The trip's back up there again. Last round saw the TP up and wasn't there, so this might catch NRG a little off guard.
Orb gets taken. There's the up and over. There's that ping reveal, and Lysor from down below is able to find that elimination. Scuba going to be able to find one, but Noman quickly will trade him out. Solid shot from Kiko. Gets rid of Lysor and brings it back into a 3v3 with some guns to be collected. Trades going to be found. Spam on that Spectre, not going to be too significant for damage, but does delay going for this plant. So for now, XLG have boxed in NRG. As Brock taking this fight, narrowly will lose it. Raga with the outlaw finds Kiko. And now it is down to Ethan, and he won't be able to get it started. A second for Raga, a fourth for XLG.
This one felt a little bit more uncomfortable because even though Lysor's got that anti-raise spot, he gets kind of stuck in no man's land underneath all these smokes. Trying to find a way to get involved because his teammates are there, but then they're able to get a pause on the round, able to get their pieces into place. And eventually, XLG fights their way through. WS Leo continues to thrive, as he always seems to on this map on the fade. Now, look at it, but XLG is expecting what I was thinking about, this A fight that maybe it was going to be NRG trying to create pressure that way. Instead, they're going to keep trying to test Happyway over here on C. This time, Happyway, no choice but to back through. This was not in their kind of mindset for the call for this round. Odin in play again for Brock on that Vice.
Just the res available for XLG at the moment. If Leo is able to find an elimination, we'll give him that Nightfall. As Spike going to be committed to, and the spam out. That's going to be the kill found. Ethan going to be taken down. Showstopper is there, but it will not fly. Happyway has the shutdown, and look at where the spike is. I think Mata had collected it off the corpse, and he just absolutely shipped it into no man's land. XLG once again shutting down NRG, who cannot even buy a round win thus far on Lotus.
Well, and it's a beautiful little setup they have here because they're going to get the information onto the players that are on top. The showstopper gets ripped, and the Lysor paranoia is perfect. It hits Mata so he doesn't see Happyway up on the Raptors. Beautiful coordination from XLG. They look so comfy with this comp on this map. And NRG just going to continue to dig into this C well, seemingly. It's been thwarted time and time again, and XLG can start. I know.
Surely this is the one.
Fool me once.
Happyway just looking to try to slow them up on this approach, but ultimately we'll have to give up some space. Just pulling back, waiting for the reinforcements to arrive. Meanwhile, Mata going to be spotted out by that dart. He's trying to take a timing, but he's just going to be met with death as Happyway again is able to find Ethan. He has sight lines on your plant spot. You cannot commit. It is a flawless round as XLG move up 6-0.
Now you start to wonder if we're going to see both NRG timeouts in this first half. Oh, the wall too to tee him up. You know, you think about some of these Rargo walls on this map, like Minnie was talking about at the desk, a lot of it's these like kind of cheeky C-hit walls where is he going to come up with it? Is he not? Will he, won't he? But then they've got to be that extra little bit of vision. And they're continuing to set this 4-1. I mean, they're happy to play this game. Go ahead, NRG. Happyway isn't giving anything up on the
He's been
the
good
C side.
for 2 every single time at least.
He's playing it perfectly. So this time appears to be a little bit more of a fake, but a little bit of a test here for Scuba. WS Leo is going to throw the Prowler and back off.
All going to be invested, is able to find one, but the cleanup can be there as they will break Mata out of jail. 2-player advantage, but Lysor is in spawn.
I go away and then 0-6.
Spike is now on the floor. The paranoia is going to go through. It connects on to at least 2 players. And answering
Yeah,
paranoia back, he
I
tries
love
to TP
homemade
out,
dosas.
repositions.
With Malgai Pudi.
Gets himself up to do another corner. He is buying so much time and attention at the moment as NRG, they have to flush him out.
Ooh, almost.
They finally will be able to do so, but at cost, players get taken low. Connecting with the kill not found. Scuba does manage to stay alive, but it's 24 seconds remaining as they frantically push their way back towards C.
Happyway should be. Oh my god, Happyway.
There's a res
be
available
going
here
in,
for Arga.
Happyway.
They can get another player into this.
The Steel Garden even going to be invested into this, as there is the res. That gives information over to NRG. They know where WS Leo died. So they know that it's going to be a little while until these players are able to join in. Brock to watch around the back towards that flank. Still has his Vice wall situated and in position. Leo gets out in front of this one, but Happyway trying to get the retake started. Pushing forward to the spot of the one, the spray down, gets the kill, but cannot find Brock. And it seems like NRG at long last may have just been able to find their round win, but Leo has other ideas. Shots going through, the time started to dwindle, and there you go. Kiko will be able to find it. As NRG at long last hit on the board.
Oh no. I mean,
yeah, and I think you're going to need to see more of this from NRG. You're going to have to force the hand of XLG. Don't let them get comfy in these setups. Ping pong around the map. Clear out some of this util. And still XLG happy to throw caution to the wind. But this time, NRG able to fight their way through it. And everybody gets involved, and a little relief there for the IGL of NRG. A lot of ults there for them as well. If they can get into the post plant, they have the Viper's Pit. They have the Nightfall as well here for Ethan. Haunt there early just to check. Nobody actually trying to take contact.
Now everything should be stopped. NRG will get round at least.
XLG, look at them. They're lined up.
About to be cleared. Prowler at the ready. Quick clear. They know that they've scaled forward quite deep here. NSC is going to be committed to this one, and that's going to be a kill found. And Scuba gets taken down. The Paranoia going to be lobbed in. They're trying to prevent that further scale forward, but XLG are still able to get a kill, get damage onto Ethan, and get out scot-free.
And get a wall up. Get a little bit of confirmation if they try to re-hit. Instead, NRG doesn't want to clear it. They want to try a different part of the map. And
are they playing an OLED monitor?
No Man and Lysor. They're already up at stairs.
Never been to Masters.
TP outside the door for Kiko.
Cover going out.
This is pretty well read, though, by XLG.
Plenty of info spot on that jump peak. The Nightfall to lead the way forward, and Raga to try to lock them out. But the wall not going to last too long, as the Odin will be able to burn it down. No Man, however, tucked it into the corner. He's just not quite ready.
I hate this guy, bro!
Picked apart. Now it's going to be Lysor up and over the top.
So annoying!
Able to find a smattering of damage. It's a player advantage for NRG. Slide down to drop. Kiko prepared. Gets rid of Lysor and NRG.
I come back and they won 2 maps in a row?
Win back-to-back rounds, unless Happyway can come away with a massive Red Bull clutch. Looking for the shots, finishes the first, but falls down to 1 as the decay comes in.
2 people went backside.
This would be a miraculous spray transfer as both players just play together, but he isolates!
Oh, I swear to God, I thought he got both the kills.
Spam the box. The damage not found, and
Oh,
Kiko
nice try.
to come out on top, but narrowly so. 3 kills for him and a second-round win for NRG.
Even in these rounds where NRG is able to make some headway to be able to deal with the walls quick enough that they're able to get into some post plants. XLG
I thought that hit his head, bro.
Still
did
making him earn it. And it's so close for Happyway. 10-4, him and WS Leo topping the charts right now. Operator available for Rarga. And that Odin, I'd like to see more of this used to keep XLG's Sentinel util guessing. Rarga trying to play the tight angle, and he's just done.
What is this?
No credence lent to that rewrap from
Man
Rubble.
didn't give no shit about the other place.
As Happyway now to try to hold the line. Opts to go for the clear on the haunt. Re-swinging around, but NRG are just kind of dancing around this and able to avoid capture until Brock gets caught. Happyway able to find a second, finally will be felled. Scuba.
Like I said in the start.
With that elimination, but the pit now going to be committed to. NRG know that they need to claw back every single round that they can possibly get, but for now, the spike plant going to be interrupted as Ethan will fall. Kiko keeps it in with a 2v2. Some players look to just try to poke and prod. The pit will get dropped. Kiko is more than prepared, finds that elimination, and now it is all on Lysor to try to clutch this in a 1v2 scenario. 45 seconds remaining, and NRG silently look to just make their exit. They take the rope. Now rotating through the defender's spawn, but Lysor,
do you know some of GE fans have made a VCT Mastercard?
Has the right idea, but will he be able to take them both down? Gets some damage through. Kiko surviving with 2 HP. The spike will get shipped all the way over to the C site.
I generally did not understand.
Well, there's a real good chance for Lysor now. This could very easily turn into a 1v1. Kiko being so weak. No util here to speak of, other than when Kiko's smoke refreshes.
You collect player cards around the corner. Battle. Oh, nice.
Kiko being as low as he is, still very risky. TP up and over the top, the tap. The spam now coming through. Lysor wheeled away at and on the peak will finish the job, but cannot get the round win. Scuba comes out on top. And that's going to be NRG starting to claw this back now 3 rounds in a row.
Now you kind of got to wonder, maybe there's going to be timeout called from, I mean, that is ridiculous stuff there, Happyway.
Yo, what's this?
At the end of the day,
once and sit.
They're able to hold firm, and Havoya will be looking to maybe take that time out, I think, because it looked so good for them early. They were doing such a great job of just countering NRG. To be fair, I think NRG maybe a little static in their decision-making with C.
Don't tell me you're telling because NRG is winning.
It just really wasn't
because I cursed
necessarily
them.
the game plan you want to play against this composition.
Don't say that shit.
If you're just going to be hit and go,
I knew it.
When you're thinking about this through the Coinbase win condition here in the timeout, you gotta you gotta create confusion because you have all kinds of information gathering available as XLG, whereas NRG, you don't have that same luxury, so you have to be the one creating question marks. The impetus is on you to use that raise util to maybe clear a little bit, ping around the map, use some of that extra layers of deeper utility you have to gain some A control, perhaps. Things like that is what I'd like to see.
I mean, Mitty was talking about on the analyst desk before we got into this one. He wanted to see a lot from Scuba on this Viper.
I like collecting
you don't have a ton of utility to gather information, so
I
you
feel
just
card
have to
games
put bodies on the
playing
line.
the card games
we haven't really been seeing too many of those lurks enacted by him. So curious to see
personal opinion
if that will come to fruition a little bit more. 3 more rounds to be played out in this half. XLG still in a very comfortable lead, but that could turn around very swiftly. NRG looking to go 4 rounds in a row. Happyway immediately just backpedaling. He's like, okay, I know this song and dance. You guys come towards C site, I back up, I kill 2 of you. But instead it's gonna be Kiko getting things started as WS Leo gonna be taken down. Big peek in, and Lysor none the wiser. Doesn't anticipate this at all. Now the paranoia's in, and Kiko is tearing them limb from limb.
I didn't work, bitch.
Again. Just crazy work by him. Get in there, clear some of that util. I like this, though, from NRG. Be a little bit more proactive. Will be a quick trade on the Happyway. I don't know if No Man, given the economy here of XLG, given that they've lost
about 4
in
Let's
a
play
row,
Clash Royale? No,
be
I'm playing Warframe now.
Would have liked to have maybe seen Happyway.
I've become one with the Warframe.
It is what it is. And now you're going to have that showstopper going into the next round. It's starting to unravel for XLG, who looks so in control, but little nice micro adjustment here out of the timeout. Bonkar getting into Kiko's head saying, get onto that B site. I think they're leaving it kind of open because they're relying on the util. Go clear it out and see what you can do. And he did quite a lot.
Yeah, pretty big round from him yet again. 14-8-2.
You can't hear me? It's just because I'm eating right now. Or usually it's very high. People are annoyed by my voice.
Team, still more work to be done for NRG to rescue this half, but XLG faltering
calm
now.
down for everything.
4 rounds in a row.
You calm down.
You calm down. That you cannot allow to happen when you're going up against a team the caliber of NRG. They are world champions for a reason.
And the other scary thing is, yes, Kiko's playing amazing right now, 14-8, but behind him, nobody's really picking up the slack. I mean, 5-3-3-1 is the kill count for the players behind him.
Where is nobody?
They don't even add up to what he has.
No man is nobody?
So you would expect that eventually, you know, Brock, that superstar for this team, Mata, an incredible duelist, they're going to start picking up in that kill count department.
Hello.
So XLG really needs to tighten the screws. This is that A control. Boombot as well, not going to check Leo.
Goes on red for now. Sage Wall going to be situated. It's up and over the top, and this time Mata's able to find one. Rarga will fall, but WS Leo quickly trades it back. Looks for a little bit more, but will backpedal through the stairs, sending out the Nightfall. Couple connections here onto the players, but it looks like NRG want to go for this pivot. They had this lurk forward, and Brock trying to bring them up into the B site and will be able to do so. Then again, now the full pivot. Happyway here behind them. Start to get this confirmation on the spike plant on this C site. Meanwhile, No Man taking point, is able to find one, but Kiko shuts him down. Back into a 3v3, and Happyway rerouted.
Out of this game, bro.
Join in alongside WS Leo towards this waterfall side.
Well, Lysor's paranoias have been really good. Gonna have to hit another big one.
NRG trying to fight forward. Leo holding his own for one, but cannot find the aim reset. And now it is down to Happyway, gets into a 1v1, spots out Ethan. As he frantically backpedals away. Slides out around the corner of the cam, not going to be able to spot him. The time is starting to bleed away. Happyway needs to find this kill sooner rather than later. Haunt goes out, just eats that. Jump peeking coming through. Ethan just trying to buy the time. His head continues to just pop out from behind the wall. Happy Way will claim his life, but he cannot claim the round win. NRG 1 away from completely running back this half.
Miraculous stuff, but able to Arhararga trying to hide behind the wall. They do set up there nicely for WS Leo to at least get the trade, to at least confuse NRG enough, but those walls now not keeping NRG at bay.
Now,
they've started to storm over them.
This goes here.
The siege is on.
Here.
XLG would love to get this last round to set themselves up for that potentially fearsome attacker side. I'm pretty curious to see how it goes for them when we get there.
I'm getting a big ass pimple in my fucking face, bro.
Happy Way backpedaling, quick rotation in from No Man arriving on the scene.
Any girl in my chat?
Will be the case.
I want to ask a question.
Top of the straight guys. Spray out. No Man is able to find one, so Ethan going to be eliminated. Happy Way holding his own. Shuts down Kiko on the aggressive push forward, and NRG know that they need to flush this guy out, and they will be able to do so as Mana gets Lysor behind him. Ulti invested. Will get caught by the Annihilation. They just don't have the angle to really try to clear this one out, but Mana is still fighting. He's looking for a little bit more. So it's a what is that shot? The Reds now bringing Lysor back into the fold, and NRG have had the door slammed in their faces. Good God, Leo.
Holy shit, that was an insane shot.
I don't know what it is about him on this map, but he hits some of the craziest shots you'll ever see. Oh my goodness. Job's not done yet.
Yeah, the flick was
30
insane.
seconds left.
Still
Nothing
in with
but
a shout.
Guardians.
Flick out that is.
3 Guardians. Leo low on HP. Lysor just going to go TPing over, gets himself a bit closer, now arriving in the spawn. One set out, checking towards that rubble side. Nothing going to be spotted yet. Leo waiting it out to heal, coming through, just jiggling on that corner. Looking for that kill. Mata tagged up but not taken down. Still alive into the mix and just trying to sell this as Scuba lurks forward. Is able to find the transfer. Gets himself a 3K, but now into the 1v1. The paranoia going to be sent. It's Johnny on the spot. Scuba completely blinded up.
Shadows traveling.
Smoke cycled in and Lysor trying to get this hold to hap, but Scuba is so damn fast to rotate around the back. He's just going to be sticking forward. And he should be served up on his own. He just holds it! An unbelievable Red Bull clutch!
Whoa!
Lysor says, I do not fake!
That is stellar thinking with the smokes there.
Absolute insanity.
That shot. Oh my goodness.
Kong-esque. Going back on split. Good lord. Well, 7-5. XLG staving off NRG, but they are still so very close. Anything can happen in the second half.
Damn, that shot was insane. Who you with? I can't play the game, god damn it!
Who you think is going to win? Is it going to be XLG? You're on camera. Point to XLG or NRG, depending on who you think is going to win. There we are. I love all these signs.
No one gives no shit.
So, what we want you to do
drinking her
is
beer,
point
having
to the
fun.
logo of the team that you think is going to win. When you see yourself on camera, this lady's pointing at herself. She is the winner today. Hello, guys. Yes. Hi. Do you guys think XLG is going to win? Yeah, you guys. Do you think? Yes. This guy in the purple t-shirt. Is that a Clove t-shirt? Is saying XLG. And the guy underneath, I don't want to break your heart about Fnatic. I think we've got some fans. Is it a Cat's Eye fan? Yeah, it's Cat's Eye also not playing. Guys, who do you think is going to win? Yes, pink hair lady Fnatic fan, now switch to XLG, I like it. Guys, who have you got? XLG 2-1 prediction. I like how you changed
This thing
your
is just
prediction
come on
from
clutch.
2-0 to 2-1.
Bro, what are these? Bro, all these guys are just lost and having fun, bro.
Guys, let's make some noise for your teams.
We go, XLG. Fans wanting to see this push to
Chinese
that third and final map. They have a 2-round lead at the half.
They have a lot
with a pistol
of.
win.
I love the Chinese fans.
Right there behind him is a massive
So dedicated, bro. What the
streak
fuck?
recovery for them. And a hero defuse from Lysor.
Will there be any GE fans? Yeah, 1 or 2.
Quite curious here. NRG, at least initially, thinking about some kind of B hit early from XLG. See,
I thought there was a lot of Indians.
Scrapes in China over that space.
I thought there was a lot of Indians in.
They took a little bit of a longer pause than normal.
I thought there was a lot of Indians in.
Making their way forward. A little bit of a
But nobody gives a shit,
The thing
so
you're
it's okay.
really looking for a lot here, going up against this XLG comp, is where is WS Leo? Because that Prowler and the Haunt. And those
Bro
kind
said
of
1 or
things
2 so casually.
some of the best abilities that XLG is going to have.
No, this is the first time we're going to international, bro.
Create that pressure to get into post plants.
Sussing this out.
I wish it was better.
Correctly here.
Rushi and Vatsal sir. Yeah.
Stacked up.
Probably the only
Widely
2
empty.
fans is going to be there.
NRG's defenses. At the top of that door. To join in, Happyway gonna try to squeeze through the gap. Won't be able to do so. Oh, no, he does. Okay, barely. Gets through. Wall forward. Raga ready to swing out. With elevation on that.
What the fuck is the gap, bro?
It's going to be a 3-player approach around the back. Tripwire going to be found to start things off.
Indians from India don't support G. They will just abuse G in YouTube comments. That is true.
Fight your way through all this util. They're going to try to overstack
That is
the
very
flank
true.
to deal with it.
And then one fellow will become CEO of a big company. Ah, mera bhai Indian. Mera bhai Indian hai. CEO. But that fellow has not even been to India.
Will be good for one. Finds a ton of damage as well as Mana. Whittling away out down to 10
Indian
HP. Lysor at the
origin.
same time able to find 2 as Kiko and Brock all eliminated. Mana to fall and XLG to get themselves another
But
pistol
हमारा भाई
win.
उधर बैठ गए.
Once again, a
Ah,
3-round lead
Indian
established.
bhai. CEO, CEO.
This is exactly what this comp is designed to do. Give you bad choices. Oh my! Woohoo! Okay. Yeah, you are limited in the angles you can come from, and that allows XLG to react with the crossfires and other things so quickly. And another pistol lost, both of them here on Lotus.
Fuck it, I'm pissed. I want ice cream now.
XLG on their map pick, looking to send this to Fracture.
I'm pissed now.
TP up. Sees nade attempted, but XLG
So I'm going to
far
eat some
enough forward.
Oh, Lysor was
I'm gonna
really
eat
trying to
some
get on that angle, but
ice cream.
can't quite get the sight lines.
My diet down
Happyway's
to
just sprinting up into A.
Yeah, you know.
Gets a deep cage situated, and this has all of NRG's attention tied towards this side of the map.
Just trying to sell a little bit of a fake, and it's worked well enough. Just using those sound cues to create some attention on the other side of the map, and you can just slowly but surely work your way
We should
forward.
have Korean
But again, for
Russian fans, no?
XLG
Yeah, we
on
do.
this attacker side, a lot of it's going to be 4-1s or just straight up deathballs. They love to deathball with this composition because they just need to create that extra little
The
gap
bloody I saw my
in front of
Canadian
them so they can
friends
start
that I
throwing
am
walls up,
friends
so they
with.
can start using some of that util
Damn, I say
to
my
scale
Canadian friends
forward.
that I am friend with.
And then the
Oh, no.
post plants
Who
are
are you?
just
Not my friend.
a nightmare. So I'd like to see NRG in the coming rounds, once we get into rifles, to fight for some of that early space, fight for mound, fight for long A.
Ethan is just getting tripped up the whole way throughout. Happyway has plenty of backup here. Scuba will force him to get off this angle. A quick tap at the door, and NRG, it does look like they want to try to play for some blood here. Time it dwindling, and with the util just being thrown at them, probably wise is to just stay tucked back, go down to the spike, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So XLG.
I hope they show up tomorrow. Who fans us?
9 to 5 in flawless fashion. NRG.
Okay, bro.
Can they break the pace? Can they stop?
You're not my brother.
another
You're not my
bonus
friend.
being
You're my
converted?
brother, my friend.
Or will this map just wither away out of their grasp?
We'll have to see. I'm just very curious about this round, how they're going to approach it. You know, how aggressive do they want to get? What's going to be some of their protocols? Because playing for retake, yes, you have a little bit of extra kind of, I'd say, layers of utility and other options available as NRG versus a lot of what, you know, XLG would have been facing in China. A lot of Neon, not a ton of Rays being played there. So you're going to have a little bit, and you have the Odin, of course, with Brock, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. I like what Kiko's doing here.
Fight forward, but Paranoia out will force him to retreat. Safe enough to just
don't ask me to go out.
And he knows he has the Vice util here.
Like Pratu said, I'm in Mumbai, come meet me. I said no. Who's going to go out in the heat and roam around, bro?
Horns pop, C's not getting the grab. Go at the ready. Paranoia out, trying to find a target. Will be able to do so. No man's going to be struck down. Well, Raga still situated on top of the wall, but now you've got this 50-50 angle situated with an Odin on the other side. Should not be able to find any entry whatsoever onto this C site now.
See if Happyway can create a plan B. Not going to be given the opportunity just yet.
Ooh, spot out on the one, but it's going to be Kiko coming away with that one. Raga just a little bit too late.
Raga just baited 2 of his teammates, bro. What the fuck? Shot, man just baited 2 of his teammates from that time, bro.
Tap on that door. Camera situated forward, clears the flash at the same time. C is going to be taken, but Brock nearby enough does have that Odin to try to spam them off the plant angle. Leo will be able to commit to this one.
Spike planted.
3v4 now. Those plants situated, no deep flank coming through. Door again going to be tapped. Scuba able to find a little bit of early damage. Kills for now going to be eluding XLG. As NRG just get closer and closer to trying to retake this site. Happy away with a shot, and now Raga able to find another. Brings it back into a 2v2. Ethan trying to straight
Yo, what's up, best
Leo has him outdone, and Brock cannot take down Raga. A 3K for the Sage, another bonus converted, and double digits hit for XLG.
Even without the comfort, some of that deep post-plant utility with the deadlock already being out of the round, it's just the discipline here for XLG. And it's Raga with the 3K. That has to feel good.
Why do you want NRG to win? I want XLG to win.
The troops. Just a great piece there from XLG. I like the way that NRG plays it as they're going to take their Coinbase win condition timeout. They spread the map a little bit. I like the way Kiko plays it early. He gets pretty deep on mount, has an exit strategy, has the Vice util there to stall out XLG so they can't get into that post plant nearly as comfortably. You're allowed to set up that crossfire, but Raga just waits him out on top of the wall. He just stays there for forever. And they don't anticipate that he would be that patient.
Where's the gun buddy you promised me? In my pants. You want? Come take it.
It's those little things like that that XLG does on this map that's so hard to kind of mentally keep track of.
Well, the final timeout call and just a couple seconds remaining to try to rally back into this one, but a 5-round deficit, just 3 away from extending this over to the Fracture. XLG, it feels like they have everything in hand at the moment. As long as they can maintain their grasp, we should be seeing that Fracture coming up pretty damn soon. NRG just continue to not really be able to catch a break. You look at the score lines here. I mean, Ethan, 13-5. Very close to putting up a pie performance.
I've heard they like pies here.
They do indeed. This is not the good kind.
Oh. All right. XLG waiting this out. They love to do this against Ecos. They just sit and spawn.
Scuba is getting antsy. White swings in. Raga going to be able to find one, but gets taken down.
Why are you running with your knife, bro?
Run away without a catch.
When you know they're pushing up front.
1-for-1. Weapon's going to be juggled away. Likely check off the side of the map, not allowing for NRG to get anything for free into this.
Honestly, you'll kind of take that as NRG. You're at least able to do some damage here.
Oh, for sure.
You gave more than you took. And you still have the Vice util on seat.
Oh yeah, Kevin, show me more.
XLG is trying to angle for B. I love this fake from Leo.
But Brock.
But this has bought all the attention.
It's just itchy on that trigger finger. Ends up firing off a little bit too early, and now the wall going to be popped. Brock could go for reposition, but We'll just wait this one out at the same time. The scale forward into the B site is there. XLG.
Bye.
Meaning that no one's home.
It's a beautiful call.
30 seconds left.
Spike now to be planted. Sonic sensor going to be set up. One at upper, one at back side.
Ooh la la la, Leo.
I think this is unassailable and impossible for NRG to get their way back into this and pull off the Thrifty.
AP. Yeah, ooh la la, Leo turn into you are sleeping.
Paranoia still held. That gets invested. Mana going to be taken low. The knockdown now having to be avoided. More space and time bought here for XLG in this post plant. And Kiko, statuesque, is waiting to try to see if the rest of his teammates can find any kind of point of entry back into this one. But now checks the corner. Happy Way having to backpedal. He's going to be low on HP, but the smoke will fall. And NRG doing very much the same. Kiko gets it into a 1v1, but the time is just not there. Noman will take the fight, wins it, and gets XLG up 11-5.
And I really like this round from XLG because it shows that they're aware of some of their own tendencies and how they can use that against their opponents, because they're going to sell a little bit of a fake with WS Leo. Talked about the key role that he plays here with the fade in this composition. And even though they played the beginning of this round like they almost always do against ecos on this map, they just sit and spawn and wait you out.
That's like 3K, bro. What's wrong with you?
There's no man. Then they're
That's my
selling
first
fakes
saying
and going in different directions.
3 Sentinels
It's
win.
like a completely different team. They feel so comfortable with this composition. The duelist list. Lotus triple Sentinel. And they are putting on a show right now.
They're the architects of this composition. They know how to run it. And hearing from Bonkar before going into this map, he felt confident. They, of course, have an immense amount of tape on this, but they just have not really been able to pick it apart. Now Mata bringing up that shot again with the operator. Jump peek able to spot a little bit. Will get grabbed by the head. Will get revealed by the haunt. Still quickly bounce his way out towards safety.
The great escape. By the way, if this goes to map 3, I'm doing only the first match. I think I'm going to rest it for tomorrow.
Be able to get their way forward into this A site. Thorns quickly cleared. Brock.
That drilling construction work has been going for 2-3 days now.
That wall.
Fucking disturbing my sleep.
No man. A bold push forward.
Oh,
it's that headshot before getting taken down, but WS Leo eliminated at the same time off screen. Kiko immediately scaling forward, is already arrived at the spike. The spam through the box is trying to flush out Lysor, but will not be able to get that wall bang. And now NRG in pole position and get this retake. His Happy Way is completely zoned out, will eventually fall. And NRG deny map point from XLG's hands.
So this is generally where this comp does start to struggle a little bit for XLG, is when you start running into those operators and things like that, because you don't have a ton to break them off of the angle. So you saw very early in this round that XLG had to commit a lot of their throwables to keep Mata off that early angle at rubble. That kind of makes things really awkward, because then you don't have a ton of it to clear that extra space, set up for that post plant, plus that Odin still there for Brock. A long road to go for NRG to try to claw back into this one. Plus you got to go against a couple ops. Yes, it is, or excuse me, alts, but it is going to be a weaker buy. Only Lysor with the rifle.
Kiko having to use both teleports just to get out to safety. Camera, same time, going to be situated quite far forward. Mata has the retreat path covered here, but Happy Way is just scaling. He's just completely pushed past this, and now he's in behind Ethan, who is none the wiser.
The crowd almost gave it to him.
Here comes the shots, and no, Knight be damned. He just wants the kill, he wants the gun, and he's got it. What a timing, what a gap found. And that could be potentially their undoing, but Kiko at the same time, he's massacring too. Happy Way's not turning back. The shots will come in, and he cannot find the kills. Able to flush him out. Brock will hold the door. What started off looking like an absolute catastrophe will be stabilized as Leo able to get some damage but cannot find that elimination. Just Ethan dead. As NRG continue to try to get themselves back into this. 4 rounds to go to tie it up.
Having a bit of a laugh about it. For a moment there, you start to think that maybe Happy Way is going to pull off the play of the tournament here on day 1, but Scuba able to suss it out. You can see there he's looking below him. He's like, he's not on sight. He must have gone into spawn, and it's great heads-up play there from the Viper. Brock's ult in play. XLG gonna have 3 available, 1 away from Happy Way, 2 away from Leo's.
Really, that stacked deck. There's Ethan. Having to back away. It's getting caught by that
guys.
Oh, the Annihilation going to be committed to, but Kiko peeking in as the door gets tapped, and he is able to get the shutdown on the Nomad. Rez is in, Raga. Sure, they are still 5 players strong in this round as Mod is trying to catch a glimpse with anything that he possibly can. The Paranoid is going to be flying, but it's going to be NRG coming away with all the eliminations as NRG look to make this a flawless, and they will.
Oh no. What is happening?
Kiko gets himself another 3K. He's 3 away from dropping a 30 bomb in this. And a flawless round win is exactly what the doctor ordered as NRG have continued to amass their economy.
Well, I tell you what, if this goes to a map 3, Kiko's very much on pace to set the best of 3 record. He's going absolutely crazy right now.
He's just an absolute menace. I mean, regardless of the result after this one, I mean, get him an ibuprofen, get him a back brace, he needs it. Putting up incredible figures. All that key weaponry continuing to be held on to. XLG, no real way to try to put a dent into this economy from this point.
Now you're going to have to get a little bit more creative here as XLG. Trying to scope out what's going on different parts of the map. Again, looking for some of that aggression early from NRG. Was starting to find some success from taking some of that early space, especially over at A, but so they get the deeper camera. Nobody at all on NRG has even thought about that direction, but they have a couple players at stairs. Gonna try to sneak No Man over there with that Marshall. The rest of the team gonna feel comfortable enough to try for the execute. They're just gonna be thwarted. Yeah. Mata found No Man on the other side.
Trying to make something, trying to create some pressure on that side of the map, and ends up being punished for it. Very nice shot from Raga, just strafing forward, is able to get rid of Kiko. But look at the HP bars at the moment. Some of this decay, yes, but a lot of it permanent. As the neural depth is going to be invested into this one. XLG, they want to try to pull off this thrifty, but Happy Way offers himself up, and the kill is going to be found. Leo trying to poke and prod, but he's just eating the brunt of this damage as the Odin will eventually find him. Shift the depth over to the side. Lysor going to be good for 1 more, but the time is going to be gone. Ethan, finding his footing a bit more, gets himself a 3-piece, and NRG are 2 rounds away from tying this up.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be the timeout for XLG. You would assume you got to talk about ways to deal with this operator. Again, this comp is not super well suited to deal with that aspect of it. And that's why you're going to see them want to end up on C or B a lot. Why A is very challenging, because it's so easy for an operator to just lock that space down and either force them to commit a ton of util or throw bodies at the problem and, you know, try to go for a trade, little things like that. But it's going to be Hiboya talking things over with his squad, seeing if they can muster out the win here. It felt like a guarantee, 4 in a row to start the attacker's side, and you're like, yes, we're going to Fracture, let's go. Now it's 4 in a row for NRG once again, who just like on the other side of the map are stringing rounds together.
11-9.
Well, maybe the light's shining a little bit brighter in Ethan's face these last couple rounds. He's starting to find.
Why is he covering his mouth?
Starting to put up some numbers. Was 3-15, now he's 8-15. Has that Nightfall ready to go.
Why is he covering his
Matched
mouth?
ultimates on either side.
Crying Odin players. What is crying Odin players?
Comfort of that
Cringe.
point. Get that runway to try to close things out. Feels like if this run back continues, if NRG are able to find their way up to 11 before XLG can get 12, they might just take the map from out under their feet.
Yo, are there going to be more watch parties in Mumbai for playoffs?
For comfort. Both teams going to have matching ults.
Hope we stay long enough in.
Just is XLG to be able to convert. They're going to try something quite different than usual. 2-2-1, trying to keep NRG guessing a little bit. And maybe open the door here.
Odin looks cool in pros, but definitely not in ranked. Obviously, you can't just take a gun and make it good. You need to master a gun, no?
Not get caught by that one in Kiko. They're just going to be using that ult to get out to safety.
Yeah, Brock there for cover. That was a nice little setup for NRG, but still XLG scaling forward.
Did he think he
NRG
got
has
cornered
committed
or something?
the bulk of their forces towards B.
Oh yeah, they opened the door.
XLG doesn't feel comfortable with the amount of pressure with what they've seen from those two sites. They know there's at least 3 over there.
You good? I think you need some sleep. No, brother. I'm good.
Maybe try a different side.
It's been fucking drilling sound in my
Timing shot attempt, but will not be rewarded with a kill nor damage. Nightfall, however, going to be immediately invested. Ethan wanting to shove these players back. It's the mark on the 2. US Leo, Nightfall of his own. Sent through. Mana gonna get caught by that. Prowler ends up being cleared. Smoke's obfuscating for now as they look for this pivot into the B side. Happyway already gonna be forward. Gets a backstab kill onto Ethan, but not before Raga is dead, and then Kiko arrives on the scene. This is into a meat grinder here from XLG. Immediately dispatched, and now WS Leo. A 1v4 to try to take this up to map point. Otherwise, NRG one away from tying it up. Immediately forward, and he cannot find that kill. Kiko cleans it up, and he hits 30.
What are you saying, bro?
And NRG
क्या बोल रहे हैं भाई?
more to go. They look to steal this map away from XLG.
It's just great understanding here. Love Ethan's little micro positioning. When you give XLG that space where they can pivot into B through the breakable door, they love to throw that grab net in there to clear that space, and he's just far enough back where he doesn't get caught by it. And he's able to at least get that one little kill. There's little micro things that NRG is doing here on the map that are really impressive, really show the thought and effort that they put into this. Kiko up to 30, but for me, the real story is XLG right now. Can you muster the strength here to take this to a map 3? Can you right the ship? Everything looked so good. They looked so confident. They looked like the team that we had hoped they could be. And NRG has won a championship. And they're showing you, even when maybe they don't have their best stuff, they're still going to give you fits.
At this point, across the series, he's got 54 kills. Not much further to go to claim that best of 3 kill record for his own, taking it out of the hands of Aspas.
Got to get to map 3, though.
Or a couple aces around this one out.
Or just a
We are watching VIT match after this? Most probably, yeah.
Now XLG just
most
trying
likely
to find any gap in the defenses here, but
I actually
they're coming up shy.
I need rest, but
again,
I'm actually going to watch it though. I won't be very interactive.
Toggle of the camera, not able to find the spot, but they will be able to force it.
But I will watch it.
Shifts over onto the side itself. Well, double drift around the back of Rubble. Jump peek out. He's been spotted, and surely you just do not give this guy the angle. TP forward, going to be committed to. Mana have to backpedal away. Early shot, not going to be connecting. Blinded up, swings out to his demise. His Happyway is able to find that elimination. Scuba now to try to hold his own, but he's been spotted, walled off on the one side, and Happyway is out for blood. He wants his elimination, and he will find it. TP up and over the top from Kiko. Happyway considering that ride of that rope, but just decide to dip back. Kiko out with another kill. Slicewell will fall, brings it back into a 3v3. We're just playing that anti-flash, but Ethan, the 1-2-3 swing from NRG is looking too damn clean. They get themselves back into the player advantage position. But no tap of the defuse. Time still going to be bought. WS Leo on that swing is able to find one. But Kiko continues to dominate.
What is going on?
The defuse to be stuck in NRG. 11-11.
What's up, bro?
He is just single-handedly dismantling XLG.
I was thinking I'll travel to Mumbai for watch party if we qualify for playoffs, but I have my last test on 16th. Unlucky, brother.
They're able to get that operator
Do
out
well
play.
with your
They're able
travel,
to get into those post
Kiko
plays,
has been killing
but it
it,
doesn't matter.
Kiko is killing
Kiko's
it.
just too good.
Here.
That's it. That's
I'm
all that
without
is.
check. What?
It is just madness what he's putting together today.
I'm without check. Abhishek. I call you Abhishek, no? My bad.
Lysor forced to reposition. Still eats a good amount of damage, though.
Oh, no.
again.
Whoa!
That shot, but
it went through his legs.
Find the connection. Boombot scouting this forward push. He's got the weapons to
I'll
swap over.
pop you. Yeah, what's up, Aryan?
Will be able to do so. And all
I'll
of
pop
XLG
you too,
now
bro.
routed through tree. Happyway still not reading Brock whatsoever. He was completely unaware. Immediately finds some kills and still going to be invested. Doesn't even need it.
Fuck.
He's got the Odin in hand and he is right at home. NRG will continue to run this back as they run themselves into the lead.
But I want to say something.
Match point.
Will you guys forgive me? I want to say
Just a matter
something.
of time, it feels like, before Brock just puts that Odin to great use.
But does it not look
his opponent in the grave?
Like Brock looks like one of those people who are so annoying. He just rage bait people.
You are a player of class, but this
he just likes to rage bait people.
Is able to find the one, but of course
doesn't he look like that way?
Another victim.
Doesn't he?
34 kills found. And NRG now 1 round away from securing this series as their own, from taking this Lotus out of the hands of XLG. We're gonna feel like they got robbed in broad at daylight. They want to see
I
Fracture.
hate Brock, not gonna lie, he's so annoying. I mean, I don't know how he is in real life.
To work with.
But the way he looks make me feel like he's
oh my God, Kiko, he gets taken down.
Red ball's down.
I don't know why. I'm sorry, bro.
Offered over to XLG. But even still,
he's a definition of rage bait in Valorant.
Even in this position, even with this advantage. Annihilation going to be online again for Nomad.
It's a huge gut check for XLG. This is one of those moments where you want to see them take that step forward to be able to force this OT.
Didn't you go to London? No, bro. Got rejected, brother.
To show that
got rejected visa.
I know exactly where you are.
Still do some damage.
Well, the neural telling all. Annihilation.
Pulled up to the
to be set up, banking off the wall, and will be able to get the grab. Pulling a player forward to their demise and rushes in. There's no way to rescue it. The K, however, is going to be in. We're able to find Brock. Lights are going to be traded back, and Scuba trades it up. No man eliminated now, a 3v3. NRG still in a position to get this round corralled back through the nade. Able to find a amount of damage, and Ethan is able to find Happyway, the door now.
He looks like a person who rage baits you and, like, you know, is an annoying person. I'm sorry, I don't know the person also, but
health
he looks like one.
On him, 55 on Lysor.
Maybe some trauma I have, I guess. I'm not sure.
They have to go for it. The taps just a hair off. He's just painting an outline around him, but it's going to be Mana. Able to find Morga. Leo down to 1. Mana collects a second.
Nah, bro.
And it's got to be a 1 HP clutch.
Nah, bro. They lost like this.
NRG. They are world champions for a reason. They rally back into Lotus. And they take down XLG 13-11.
Time and time again, this team shows you that they have the best mental.
I was hoping to meet you there.
Unlucky,
brother. I was hoping to meet a lot of people in London.
Doesn't matter where they're at in the event.
I was in depression for 2 weeks, bro.
And they come back with a big one today.
06 to 13.
Revenge now to be found on this day for XLG.
Unlucky.
London calling when they couldn't make it to the phone in time. NRG.
See, looks like I want to slap him. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Here on the biggest stages.
I'm so sorry. I feel like I want to slap him. Might become survive. I mean, I think 90% people would have put NRG anyways.
Gonna have to be concerned about that from XLG for certain, but for NRG, I mean, what are you meant to do when they have Kiko on their squad? 34 kills on Lotus, 26 on Pearl. An insane run.
The fuck is that AP stuff? इतना बड़ा डल्ला है उसको लेके 10 लोग.
Just incredible.
What the fuck, bro? AP, chill, brother. Not that harsh in life, bro.
He is absolutely shut
Yo, all the Chinese fans are betrayers, bro. What the fuck?
You gotta like what they've got cooking on Lotus, but
hey,
it's still just not quite enough.
An insane run here for NRG to come out on top. Let's go ahead and send it down.
Yo, all the Chinese fans are betrayers, bro. What the fuck?
I feel so awful about this matter. I know.
Yo, I changed my.
I'm so sorry. I'm photo bombing there. And turn around and talk to me, please, Mada. So, Tell me about that first map. Going back to
I changed
Pearl,
my
do you think maybe at times you
standings.
gave XLG a little bit too much space?
Honestly, I don't remember about Pearl. I'm only thinking about Kiko's performance today. Like, wow, he's London's savior.
Yeah, I mean, dropping over a 30 bomb before you guys had even taken the lead on Lotus, that was insane. He must have been feeling himself on voice comms too.
I mean, clearly, he was different today. I don't know. He's something special.
And how did you feel not going to the neon on those maps today?
It felt good. I like when there's no neon. I like Raze. I like Waylay. It's a lot of fun.
I do want to ask you a bit about Lotus though, because normally we're used to Ethan changing things up and finding the solution very quickly. At some points it looked like we were going to a full 3 maps today. Why did you need to change things up? What wasn't working?
We said to adjust to what they were doing. We couldn't really get a read on it the first few rounds. And then I feel like once we got that, we had no problem with the rest of the half.
Was it also hard knowing there are so many incredible XLG fans in this crowd? Do you want to say some words to the NRG fans and get them hyped up?
Yeah, thank you for all the support. We hear you guys on stage, so thank you.
Thank you so much, Mada. Please go meet your fans. Let's head over to our coverage.
Are you in London, Gary? Yes. You see my back? Guys, how do I change my background? Wait,
Yep, that's me.
Guys,
You're
how do I
probably
change my
wondering
background?
how I ended up here. It all started when I got to the FIFA World Cup. And wow, thousands of Verizon customers.
Oh, you got the free Verizon tickets too?
No, I'm with amazing seats.
I'm sorry. Okay.
And even pitch side access.
Are you? David Beckham.
A Verizon customer.
This used to be for players. Now it's for Verizon customers.
My camera doesn't have that
gets you
option, I
closer.
guess.
Only on Verizon.
In esports, legendary moments demand speed, scale, and soul. Players and fans bring the heart.
Oh my god, it's a Sanchiche.
Every
What's
frame,
up, that
every
Sanchiche?
stat, every decisive play.
What's up, Ross Sanchiche? What Ross Sundip? Mute ads, L streamer, why? I mean, they got to survive to show us a good show. Why not give in return? तेरे बिना हम fuck guys, so damn sleepy, guys. Should I do the second one or call it and then rest and do for tomorrow? The fuck is it? Wait, what is that sound? What's that sound, bro? Go to sleep, bro. You eat something or no? Yes, I ate. I ate ice cream. I ate shawarma. Call it a day. You got big day tomorrow? Yeah, I think I'll call it. It'll be DRG and VIT was supposed to be an insane match to watch, but I think I'll call it. Alright. I think I'll call it for today. Tomorrow, guys, be ready. See, this is what happens when I put small screen, by the way. Wait, what? How? Wait, what? Damn. How did that happen? Is he doing exclusive kick or no? Where's my AI? Oi, AI. Somebody there. How do I give summary? Oi! Give me summary, bro. Not giving me summary, bro. You not well? I've been having lack of sleep because of drilling sound in my neighborhood. Man, kick is so rewarding. Yes, kick is very rewarding. We only live on shawarma. When last time I ate shawarma was long back, bro. I stopped eating shawarma. It's been long. Alright, I'm going to head to sleep. See you guys. Go watch some other streamer. Wait, let's just send you to some. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Damn. Go watch Licky. I watched him many times. I love you guys. Send us to FNS. Brother, you can just go. Bye. Love you all. Stay safe, stay strong, stay hydrated. Bye.